And hello again, Bulldogs Nation. Welcome to Smith Robinson Stadium in beautiful downtown Greenwood, Arkansas. Glad to have you aboard for game number 3 of the 2024 Greenwood Bulldogs football season. The Har-Ber Wildcats out of Springdale have made the trip down I-49, and hopefully the Bulldogs will be an ungracious host tonight for the 7A West foe from Springdale. I'm Tim Terry, the ball barber, Richie Cagle, Kevin Jones with me as usual. Boys, how do we top 58-0?
Well, we need to settle the score here, Tim. I think this is one of the few teams, I think since 95, that has a winning record against these Bulldogs.
That's fact.
They've beaten us twice. We've only beaten them once. So I think Bulldogs got to level that record up tonight, and hopefully they can do that.
I did a little brainstorming about that exact stat yesterday. If you throw in postseason games, we'll talk about Osceola in '98 that beat us in the semis. I don't think we've ever played them again. I know Warren beat us. The Lumberjacks beat us in the postseason. I don't think we've ever. So
one time,
right? So those kind of games are kind of anomalies. But as far as a regular season foe, for sure, Springdale Har-Ber is the only ones I think left that have a winning record against.
I forgot
us.
about those two teams.
Yeah, the postseason is kind of an odd thing to deal with.
You may not play them again,
right?
Like Osceola probably won't ever play them again.
No, heavens no. They're like 3A now or something. They're super tiny. And Warren is for that. I think they're smaller as well.
4A.
Yeah. But no, it would be nice. It would be a nice game to play if they want to hook up.
So look at Richie's shirt tonight. He's kind of calmed down.
Yeah, I try to get in with the blue and gray theme.
I think he's going to go theme from here on out, though. He's going to go theme.
Dressing up theme night.
Well, it's pirate theme tonight, isn't it?
I know, I had a chance to get a hat. No, it's Har-Ber the something.
Har-Ber the
Wildcats.
Har-Ber as in
ship Har-Ber.
Yeah. So they went.
Fantastic.
But
they couldn't bring any guns or swords to school today, like a pirate.
What about a hook?
Well, I mean, they were plastic.
Well, the Bulldogs probably just brought the hat. Probably all.
We are going to bring the hat tonight.
Bring the hat.
Should be a lot of fun. Like I said, 58-0 last week, 70-35 week 1. So we're averaging 64 points a game, guys. I mean, it's a lot of fun. You just got to try to outscore us. I don't think anybody's going to be able to stop us. So you just hope our defense can stop them one more time. And obviously the defense is just going to get better every game.
They are.
Certainly under the tutelage of Coach Jason Gill, those guys on the defensive side. So excited tonight. Good crowd already showed up. Clouds have kind of moved out. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful night for football. And so we will sure be excited to bring you the action tonight as we get going here in a few moments. I'll have Coach B.J. Ross on at halftime, the boys basketball coach.
Okay.
So looking forward to hearing from Coach Ross and getting his thoughts on the upcoming season in his second year as the head coach. Second year? Third year?
I think that's right.
I think it's the second year. I'll have to do some math on that. One or two. It's hard for me to do that.
We're going to punt tonight?
That's a great question. And I'm going to tell you what. I talked with head football coach Chris Young.
Mm-hmm.
We'll discuss that exact question.
Well, there you go,
after
Richie.
this time out, and we'll bring you the top dog, Coach Chris Young. After this, you're listening to Greenwood High School football.
This is Sports Center.
And we welcome you back to the pregame show, and I'm sitting down here with head football coach Chris Young. Coach, awesome game last week. Before we get there, though, let's talk about your players of the week from this week.
Yeah, had a great week preparation this week, and thankful our guys worked so hard during practice. Some of the guys maybe you don't see on Friday night, and some of them you do. But players of the week this week on offense, Hal Davis, a lineman you're going to hear a lot about in the future. Big guy, great feet, good athlete. He's a backup tackle for us right now. I think we'll see him before the year's over. But he's got a good career ahead of him. Defensively, Landon Parker, a linebacker. Landon's a junior, and he's a guy that's a 2 right now, but does a great job giving us a look, and he's going to be ready when his name's called. And then on kicking game, Rodney Worth. He's our special teams player of the week, and Rodney's another sophomore that you're going to see as he goes throughout his career. Athletic kid, strong kid, and loves football.
Coach, talk about those guys, and I'm sure they played Monday night. Rogers came down, and JV looked pretty good.
Yeah, it's a great win. You bring Rogers down and have a good football team, and they go down and go up 7-0. but the boys didn't panic and responded, scored 28 in a row, and it was a good win.
Coach, speaking of good wins, last week, this is the first year since, I guess, 21 Northside and Southside are on the schedule, so the mythical Sebastian County Cup's back in play. And we got leg number 1 up last week, just a dismantling of Northside. It was amazing, 58-0. I mean, what else can you say about the game?
Yeah, really proud of all 3 phases. Offense, defense, and kicking game. I thought we were clean in all 3 phases. The offense scored every possession. The defense was outstanding. I think we gave up 1 long play to a really good wide receiver. We kept him in check all night. And then the kicking game was solid. So really happy with all 3 phases. Had a lot of different kids made plays, and it was a good night for the Bulldogs.
Coach, how long do you work DJ Dobbins in practice? I mean, the guy hadn't got to punt all year.
Yeah. We talked about that a little bit today. Luckily, he's getting a lot of reps at corner, and I tell you what, you mentioned DJ. He's a kid that's really come on. Got a ton of confidence in him at corner. But we talked this week about it. We're going to have punt at some point. And he's done a great job in practice, but practice reps and game reps are a little bit different. So that's definitely a point of concern for us.
Well, and not just for the kicker, but for your deep snapper and your line as well, as far as live action on the punt team. Obviously you don't see a big rush out here on the practice field as much as you're going to see in a game. So it'll be interesting to see how that develops if we ever have to do it. Hopefully we never have to.
Hopefully we'll wait another week.
We'll start calling you Coach Kelly if you don't have to punt any at all. That's how Pulaski Cat or wherever he's at. I guess Sheridan. But anyway, great win last week. I thought, I don't know, and maybe we're just spoiled, but I don't know if we talk about Grant Carnes enough. We're never going to not make a third down, I don't think, this year. That guy is just instant first down yardage.
Yeah, there's not many kids that have started 3 games in the state championship in their career, and he's got a chance, hopefully, maybe to make it 4. But just as good of a football player he is, he's a better young man. He's a guy that just goes out and does his job. And if he catches 2 balls or he catches 10 balls, you're going to see the exact same reaction from him. So he's a weapon. I'm glad he's a Bulldog, and I look forward to him having a big game tonight.
All right, Coach. We'll take our first time out, and we'll come back here and talk about the Har-Ber Wildcats. You're watching Greenwood High School football.
Come on, move. Here we go. Just a little baby step. Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The 4th oldest Ford dealer in America.
And we welcome you back to the Pregame Coaches Show, sitting here with head football coach Chris Young. Coach, Har-Ber is one of those teams tonight that's kind of an anomaly since, let's say, 95, kind of the new modern era of Greenwood football. They've got a winning record against us, and so that's a little motivation in itself. I think we're 1-2 versus Har-Ber, but what do we know about the Wildcats coming down?
Yeah, we talked to our kids about that exact point this week. There's not many teams in Arkansas, if anybody's got a winning record, but they are, 2-1 against us. We played them 2 years. Probably 15 years ago, and then we played them in the COVID year and beat them. So looking to even things up. But, their coach, Coach Eckley, I've got a relationship with him, introduced to him through Coach Jones several years ago. And so we talked throughout the year and spent some time visiting in the offseason. And, of course, Coach Tessing, a longtime Greenwood coach, our secondary coach, that just did a fantastic job here, moved to Northwest Arkansas, and he's on that staff now. So some familiarity with those guys, very good coaching staff, a very well-coached football team. They know what they're doing. They're going to try to outshift you, move you around, get numbers or leverage advantage, especially on offense. So it's going to be a challenge for us tonight.
okay strategically, logistically? What do you do? Coach Tessing obviously knows the hands and the tape and the fingers and the arm motions. Do you have to try to mask some of that, or you just say, just come and stop us?
Yeah, not a lot of secrets. Coach Tessing, he was in this program for a long time and just, like I said, did a phenomenal job. And Coach Tessing is known as the signal stealer now. He knows the signals. So we've obviously changed a few things up, but we like to think that we're going to get in and snap the ball fast enough, or even if they know they can't get that information in. And he's very familiar with our special teams. Obviously, with our defense, he had a huge say in our defense over the last 10 years. So he has an idea of some of the things we like to do, some of the things we try, and I'm sure he's talking quite a bit in their meetings, and they're looking to him for advice. But we're excited for the challenge. It'll be good to see him again, and look forward to a great ball game.
Well, and really, coaching's a big part of it, but when we've got as many weapons as we've got offensively, it's kind of hard to cover those guys. People ask me, how are y'all doing this? Like, well, most teams have a good defensive back, maybe two. No, nobody has four good ones, and we've got four receivers and a running back that can catch at all times. Hard to cover all those guys.
Yeah, I think we got 9 of them that caught a ball the other night, and really deep at the wide receiver position. And I think maybe that's the biggest area Coach Tessing can help them in. He's familiar with our kids, what kind of athletes they are, what kind of players he thinks they are. And, may find some kids to attack offensively and then defensively. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah, it certainly will. It should be an interesting kind of keep an eye on how that works, a little subplot for tomorrow night. All right, we'll take our final timeout, and we'll come back here and finish up with head football coach Chris Young. This is Greenwood High School football.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The 4th oldest Ford dealer in America.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Come on. Move. Here we go. Just a little baby step. Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Hey, we welcome you back to the Pregame Coaches Show, and sitting here with head football coach Chris Young. And Coach, I think this is our 4th year having a week 0 game, which means we have the in-season bye. Now, I hate the postseason bye. I'm on record for that, so everybody knows where that's at. Mainly because it hurts your career coaching record as a win that you don't get. But so next week we're on a bye week. I'm just kind of curious of what you do on that week.
Well, I think there's 2 things. I think number one, we start so early in the summer. These kids have been with us for a couple months now. It gives them an opportunity for a couple days to get away. We're going to take Monday, Tuesday off, and then we'll still practice Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we'll still get our 3 days of practice in. We'll give them the weekend off on Monday, Tuesday. It lets them get away, be a kid for a few days, get away from football for a few days, rest their body. At the same time, it gives our coaching staff an extra week to prepare for Shiloh. And it's fallen on a good week for us. Those guys do a great job. They're different defensively. If you remember what Stillwater did a few years ago, we played those guys. So it just gives the coaches some time to prepare, and it gives the kids time to catch a break and get ready, hopefully, for 9 more weeks.
Now, I know in the postseason we've done it before, but I don't know if Shiloh plays next Friday. Would you get together and maybe watch their game together?
Yeah, they have the same bye. Oh. Certainly we would, and we've done that in the past, especially in the playoffs. When we have a bye and somebody else is playing that we might play, we'll get together and watch it. But Shiloh's off this week too, so hopefully we're 3-0 and preparing for a really good Shiloh team.
Coach, I appreciate it. Good luck tonight. Heck with it. Let's go for win 65 in a row here at home. All right. That's head football coach Chris Young. Come back for kickoff. It's the Greenwood Bulldogs and the Springdale Har-Ber Wildcats right here on Greenwood Sports Center.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The 4th oldest Ford dealer in America.
Come on. Move. Here we go. Just a little baby step. Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
And we welcome you back to Smith Robinson Stadium. Just in time for the pregame regalia. We're going to stay live here and enjoy the alma mater, the Star Spangled Banner and such. I'm not going to sing it. I know every word of the alma mater, but I'm not going to sing it. Don't need to lose viewers this early. We had it kicked off. Yeah, fantastic. ROTC, Junior ROTC bringing out the colors. They were down at right near Geno's the other day doing a little fundraiser. Hope y'all stopped into the bake sale. And I'm kind of curious to see what they whipped up. I wonder if Lewis Clark cooked any of that stuff. Major Lewis.
You're not allowed for baked goods, are you? That's not on your diet.
Well, no, it's not. But for a good cause like the JROTC,
you could have bought me one.
I should have done that. I didn't think about it.
Please join us now as we pause for a moment of silence. Thank you. And now will you please join me in our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Performing tonight's national anthem is senior Kylie Patton. Kylie is a member of GHS Musical Theater, Jazz Choir, and Priscilla Chorus. And now, our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, once so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Kylie. Outstanding job. Please remain standing until the colors have left the field.
Is this your tea?
Sorry?
Is this your tea?
No, Richie's, I think.
Dang it.
He left everything.
He said I could eat and drink it.
Shoot, yeah, get you some. I got some down here in my cup. It's delicious.
It is good.
You've converted him to a cup toter.
Yeah, get him cup.
His might be a little cleaner than yours.
Thank you.
That's no fault.
I had to get a new one. I had a homeless guy come in there the school the other day, and he grabbed it, took a couple swigs, and I just, politely gave it to him.
That's nice of you.
Yay, Richie.
Yeah, we welcome you back. Fantastic work for the national anthem. I know the band may not like not getting to play it, but that's 2 live renditions so far this year. So
Beautiful.
both have been fantastic renditions of our Star Spangled Banner. Yeah, we're about 6 minutes away from kickoff. I want to hope my man Reagan Whitworth gets well. He got a little COVID
Really?
symptoms, if you will. He's been on the chain gang, but he's at home tonight. And so I don't know if they'll be able to make it without him or not over there on the chain gang. Last time we met these guys was September the 11th, 9/11/2020. Coach Young's first year. Beat him 33-0 here in Greenwood. And like we talked about earlier, we're 1-2 against these guys.
That's right.
So they were one of the few teams with a winning record against us. You heard Coach Young talk about that in the pregame show if you were here to listen. But he actually mentioned that to the team, kind of a little motivation to kind of pick your brothers up from years past. That 07 and 08 games, those are both just We got pounded both of those years against by Har-Ber.
Well, this Har-Ber team is 1-1 on the year, Tim. They opened, I think, in week 0. I don't know if it was at Broken Arrow or at Springdale, but lost to Broken Arrow 21-42. But then week 2, I think they faced Farmington and put it on them pretty good, 65-50.
And see, I think Farmington's one of those schools that's supposed to be pretty decent at the 5A level, and
that's a lot of points scored in one high school football game.
Sure is.
I think defense was optional that game.
Of course, the good doctor, Dr. Smith, brought them to a victory there in Broken Arrow.
Well, sure.
I should have called him for his scouting report.
His daughter's in the house tonight.
Hey, all right. Which one, Wrigley?
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to ask him what good is a Broken Arrow.
It's
Will it
not
shoot
good.
straight?
And that really, and unfortunately, that's what led to the demise, of most of the Indian nations as they were
at Broken Arrows.
They were incarcerated in the state of Oklahoma because their arrows were broken.
Man, it's devastating.
Captains for Har-Ber.
Right.
Wildcats.
Richie's going out on the field tonight?
Yeah, he's going to go out there for the coin toss.
He got permission.
Richie's got permission to go everywhere.
The white hat here is Mr. Jason. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
They did our semifinal game last year with PA.
Gotcha. Is his twin brother with him? Or is it?
Yes, the twin brothers right here on this sideline.
Gotcha.
Cash Archer and number 16.
Austin Sandoval and Wyatt Gardisser and Luke Grisp. And I believe that's number 8 over there. Tate Beam are the captains for Har-Ber.
We've got anthracite everywhere.
Yeah, they have their anthracite pants on with at least white tops and baby blue lettering. Bulldog captains Grant Carnes, Cash Archer, Kaylor Jasna, and Zach Edwards. You got 3 defensive guys there, and Carnes the lone offensive guy. But I would not want to meet up with any of those jokers in the alley, dark alley.
But only one gets to talk to the official.
Well, we're not going to do any talking today except maybe to receive, because they're going to call this toss over there, the mighty Wildcats. Of course, they're in Springdale. If you've been under a rock for the last 20 years, they've won the Springdale High Split. Har-Ber was the western side of Springdale's.
You are the visitor. You're going to call it. AAA with the flame is heads. AOA with the line is tails. Tails, heads. So I'm calling the air. Make sure number 3 can hear you. Are you ready? Heads is the call. It's a heads. Defer. You want the football. Which end you want to kick?
There you go. We lost the coin toss and got to receive. So Carnes did his job as usual.
Yeah, I think, didn't they start as a school as 08? Is that their first year, 08? I meant to look that up this week.
I want to say it was before that.
Was it before that?
But I'm not 100% sure. I think it had to be before that, because that was the first year we played them, was 08, and there's no way they were that good that quick. Usually a school starting up takes a couple years to get going.
So maybe it's 04.
I would say 04, 05. Yeah.
Okay.
It's time for Greenwood football.
Since 1990, Greenwood is 29-5 in week 2 games, 17-2 at home. Our last losses was against Waldron in 94 and Poto in 99. Wow. Here at home on this date, my senior year, we beat Waldron 14-8. There you go.
Beautiful.
And here comes the defending 6A state champions. 64 in a row they've won here at home. The mighty Bulldogs have made their way onto the artificial surface here at Smith Robbins. 96, we lost to Poto. Brooks Coatney's second game as a quarterback as a sophomore. A night he'd like to forget. I felt horrible for that kid that night. He took a beating. And then in 2002, we beat Poto. 2013, we beat Alma. 2019, we beat Southside on this date. So a little history for you. Thank you, Joey Buffkin.
So it's Friday the 13th?
Friday the 13th. Big Frank Nolan's birthday.
Happy birthday, Frank.
Absolutely. Former Greenwood great. Lynn McCartney's got us tuned in. My mother has us tuned in. Oh, no, she's sitting down here at the game. Okay, fantastic. Good. Callaway's got us tuned in. Richie Grandstaff's up at Grand Lake. Johnny Devane and family is in the Bahamas. We don't get many Bahamas shout-outs, but he's down there in the Bahamas.
Must be rough.
Hey, work for the county, you get that big check.
Har-Ber will be kicking directly into a pretty good win. That same win was here last Friday night.
You're right.
So right on cue. Bulldogs should get good field position.
Carnes and Arrington back deep. I hope we have excellent field position, like in the end zone.
I like that.
These guys run one back. It is 78 degrees and sunny. You talk about Chamber of Commerce weather here on Friday the 13th. Beautiful night for football, as it always is here in Greenwood. That's Reed McAllister, a sophomore kicker for the Wildcats. White helmets, a Wildcat on the side. Greenwood's in their anthracite, gray top and bottom, navy blue numerals, but they're trimmed in white. Is that new? Maybe the numbers?
I think that is.
Navy blue hats.
I think that helps, doesn't it?
Should. Navy blue G on a white background. 7:01, we're underway here at Smith Robinson. Carnes will field it at the 10. Near hash, 15, 20, 25, 30. Spins out of the first wave of tackles, drags the pile to the 42-yard line. Oh, baby. Saw Grant Carnes yesterday up at the GMAC. He was pulling away. I said, I love you, Grant. He said, I love you, Double T. I was like, oh, man. So my day's made. It's been a great
year.
Oh, it's been
a year.
Here comes the golden boy, Kane Archer, to lead the troops out with this high-octane offense. A couple of high-octane offenses at work tonight. We'll see which defense can step up and take care of business. Bulldogs averaging 64 points a game. Here's Archer now. Big set. They double motion out and bring Raggio back into the backfield. And they're going to look to throw in the flat. It is Champ Davis, complete 45, midfield, a first down to the 45 of Har-Ber. And that is 14 yards, first play of the game.
Number 24, Adams on the
Carnes, a receiver.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Cooper Bland is split out here with him on the bottom of your screen. Archer to throw short side again. Wow. This one's caught. Arrington walking the tightrope over there, brings it down, 7-yard pickup.
To number 0, Isaiah
Arrington and Davis over there. Bland goes over now to join the folks in the trip formation.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Carnes one-on-one over here.
Right. Davis will leave the backfield. I beg your pardon, it wasn't trips. Just twins left. Archer to roll out wide open. Champ Davis 30, 25, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Oh, baby. He walked the tightrope and from 38 yards, Champ Davis into the end zone.
Great blocking downfield by Carnes on that play. Great job by Champ out on the football field, getting both feet, keeping them in bounds.
He certainly walked the tightrope. Fire up the student section as he entered right in their grill. Early PAT for Meeker, and it is through, and the Bulldogs lead 7-0. Radley O'Neal's snap, Blaze McDaniel's hold. 11 minutes, 10 seconds. That's 50 seconds, Meade, if my math's right.
3 plays, 59 yards. Very efficient. I don't know how you can get him more efficient than that.
You know, when you watch Davis, he came in motion out of the backfield and was just running free out there near the Farmers Bank logo. And, I mean, Kane had no choice but to throw it to him. Right.
Well, kind of a little bit like that play we saw up at Bentonville West where they clear the corner out, just wait for him, and the guy would run flat out down there. We cleared the corner with the fly route or the out and up, and then he kind of cut it in the flat. If the linebacker's late on that, there's no chance for him.
So Meeker's got it teed up. Van Williams and Austin Sandoval back deep for the Wildcats. And this one's up and away with a little tailwind. It's going to be Sandoval. Lets it go into the end zone. Touchback. If your son or grandson or boyfriend's an offensive lineman, I'll bark them off next offensive chance we get.
Didn't have enough time there. A lot of action.
They are huge.
Yeah.
Har-Ber typically got a good-sized football team. 74 is about the only guy that even matches up physically. That's a big guy right there, I tell you. But physically, we look very good tonight.
Here we go defensively. That is Evan Baker, their quarterback, a lefty, number 15. He's going to go quarterback draw and just got out of Zach Edwards' grasp. But he'll get a 5 yards to the 25-yard line.
Number 94, Eddie Costello.
Eddie Costello on the stop for Greenwood up front. He's joined by Cody Johnson, Gage Hanna, and Cash Archer. Baker with a little motion man. And he'll look right now, quickly roll left. He's a left-handed quarterback. Has a man complete. Zitzman rode him out of bounds. No gain. Short gain, if any. It was caught by 29, Titus Kramer. And it's 3rd and 5.
Yeah, we were watching this quarterback in pregame, Richie and I were, and he can spin it. He spins a pretty good ball. He's got a good motion.
DJ Dobbins and Radley O'Neill are your cornerbacks. Cash Owenby out there at a second level with Kaylor Jasna. Dobbins had to hurry, go cover the man up to the defensive left. They go on an end-around jet sweep. Can he make a man miss? He cannot. Punt time. That looked like Paul Brixey. Was that number 4? It was.
Number 4.
And the cousins giving each other a little love back there, Owenby and Brixey. And it's punt time for the Wildcats. 4th and 4. They gave him a yard to the 26. It doesn't look like it right now, but they're fixing to punt this football.
Yeah, they're going to try to jump us all quick kick.
Try the hard count, then the receiver jumps back into the backfield. He might try to turn and run one time. This ball is fielded by Jasna.
Saved a bunch of yards right there.
Sure did.
That was a bullet.
Pretty good hands. Kind of looked like his big brother. That guy used to return some kicks. All right, there they go. That is left tackle, Christian Fleming. Cody Taylor's at left guard. Center, Fujibayashi. Akira's in there. I'm sure that was 73, Landon Billy at right guard, and Ashton Stein at right tackle. Here is Kane Archer, second possession. Holland's out of the backfield. That's the senior, Scotty Holland. Archer to throw in the flat. Carnes has it. Looking for a hole. Makes a couple of men miss. Makes a little bit out of nothing. Got to the 49. That's 7 yards. 6 yards. First catch for Carnes, Ben Quinion on the stop. Talked to Coach Young in pregame about Carnes. It's like, Coach, there's no way we will not convert a third down this year with Carnes on the field. We haven't had many. We'll have to find that number. That's an interesting stat we need to find. Motion out of the backfield, goes trips left. In the flat, it's Champ Davis. First down, good block from Bland downfield to the 39. It's a 10-yard, check that, a 12-yard pickup, and the chains move again. Champ Davis already a big night. Raggio comes out. Holland's going to come in. It'll be an empty set and trips to the right with Holland, Carnes, and Bland. Archer alone in the backfield. Looks right. Quick hitter in the flat. Is caught by Carnes. 35, 30, 25. And just works a man over at the 21-yard line. That's 18 more yards. Wow. Archer 6 for 6 early. Pushing 100 yards already. 4 minutes into the game. Kane in the shotgun. Gives to Raggio. First running play. Raggio with the room at the 15. Bulls his way down near the 13. That's 7 yards. First run for Wesley Raggio. He is a 5'8", 165-pound junior, and the boys quickly on the line. Full house backfield, Davis and Raggio flanking Archer. They'll swap sides now, Davis to the left. He'll probably leave in motion, and he does, out to the left. They'll try Raggio again. Cuts it outside. Can he find the corner? Cuts back inside. Wow. Steps through. Pulls. Pushes. Touchdown. Oh, baby. Raggio with the touchdown run. And the Bulldogs light up the night sky again here middle of the first quarter.
Huge hole over there on the left-hand side. Big.
O'Neal snap. McDaniels holds. Meeker's right leg. Good. Whew. No problem for Raggio. How far was that?
That was 12 yards.
Rushing. 7:57 to go. Woo. Student section with a Pirate team tonight. They're going to Har-Ber the Wildcats. Harbor. So far, we're sinking the ship.
5 plays and 55 yards. Pretty efficient tonight, Tim. This offense is really good.
Bryant's up 7-0 on Parkview. 45 seconds into the game.
Keep an eye on that one. Parkview ranked number 1, I think you were telling me, in the state.
05 was Har-Ber's first year.
05.
That
was close.
Yeah. Meeker's approaching and swings the right leg through, and this one's heading towards the end zone. It will be a touchback. Sandoval was in the area for Har-Ber, but to no avail. It'll come out to the 20. Coach Holloway with a nice clap and a pump fist. The special teams coach. Running backs as well. Here comes the defense again. This Wildcat team put up tons of yardage in their first 2 games offensively. They've got 6 yards right now of offense. Lots of shifting for them as well here. And the quarterback gives to the running back, looking for a hole, nothing doing. I say that a little prematurely. He got 4 yards, but he got to earn them. Johnson up off the pile along with Zach Edwards.
And 4 on the play brings up 2nd and 6.
Let's see if they stick with it. They got 5 on first down the last time, 4 this time. Then went back to the pass and didn't get nothing. Kind of got him behind the sticks on 3rd down.
It's Titus Kramer back there with Baker. They're going to try quarterback run around the end and stepped out near the 25, maybe a yard.
Baker on the keeper, brought down by number 16, Zach Edwards.
Zach Edwards in there. 3rd and 6. No gain.
Yeah, that first down play there, they actually shifted into an unbalanced line.
Yep. Coach talked about that some in the pregame. Empty set this time for Baker. Let's see if the quarterback tries to go run with it. He's going to look to throw. Oh. Pressure coming, Zach Edwards. Right up the gut and down he goes. Oh, baby. Can't wait that long with this front 7.
Where'd that train come from?
Yeah. You cannot wait that long with these front guys. And it's punt time again for Har-Ber. They have 4th and 12.
They've got about 9 yards between the tackles and minus yards on the outsides.
And flags fly. Did we jump? May have tried a little hard count, which is an absolute no-no.
Defense, number 7. So 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
Archer a little bit excited out there, Cash.
Imagine that.
Guess what? It's still punt time.
Well, if you're going to do it, that was the time to do it.
Sure. The worst place you want to go is upfield here. You want to just wait. If they try to fake it, just wait for them at the line. You'll get them. But no, they're going to quick. Yeah, there was all kinds of illegal false starting. There was all sorts of stuff going wrong on that deal on the offensive side. So we'll move the 5 yards right back. You know, I'm old enough to remember when you put a punter back about 11 yards behind the line, and he snapped it back there to him, and then he kicked it.
You remember those days?
Those were the good old days. Now, I haven't seen it in Greenwood, really. I don't know if we have a good punt squad or not, because we have not punted.
In case we need one.
But sometimes you get
fancy.
Yeah, like our our extra point tries when they get in all that garbage.
Well, he's shaving off about 4 yards of the punt, right? Make his punt longer.
And Archer nearly got to that one, too. Now this is going to be a roughing. No, is it not roughing?
Wow.
Is it not counted as a punter?
He must have tipped it.
He had to have. Ball rolls out to 49 on the Greenwood side. It'll be Bulldogs football. Only 51 yards this time to pattern stats. Richie, what happened down there? Did he get a piece of the ball?
Well, you know, I don't know if he's lined up as in just a shotgun quarterback, if that rule applies. I don't know the answer to that, to be honest with you.
Great question.
But that would be my guess because he's a live player there.
Makes sense. Another reason not to do that.
Got it.
First down, Greenwood. Here is Kane Archer. Trips to the left. Kane looking left. Now back right. Wants Carnes to take off downfield. Now he'll just take off downfield himself. And Archer will get 5 yards on the ground.
Number 8,
They had a double team on Carnes that time, which I don't blame him. He starts out man-to-man, and you're going to probably lose that battle.
And a 5 on the play brings up 2nd and 5.
Raggio out here split out with Carnes. He'll probably shift into the backfield. There goes the receivers. Raggio's going to stay in the formation, though, with twins to the right.
Timeout.
Now, Coach, you're going to see call a timeout here with 6:39. What we've got here, this is the Steve Tessing effect. Coach Tessing was on our staff for 10 years, and I talked with Coach at pregame. I said, what can you change when a guy that was on your staff for so long here? Because you know coaches – I mean, this is a non-conference game, and Har-Ber is trying to get ready for the 7A West, but they're still wanting to win this game. And so any little detail that Coach Tessing can bring to the fray, you know, is going to help. And I'm sure he said, hey, let's keep an eye out for this, this, and this. When Young does this, that, and that, that means it's going to be in this. So
okay,
maybe just a little let's get on the right page here with our offense as possibly the Wildcats have snuffed something out. Now, all that being said, it's 14-0, 6:39 first quarter. So whatever he might have known or hadn't known, it didn't really help him.
Well, it's one thing of knowing it, another thing is stopping it.
That's what I told Coach. I was like, we can tell you what we're going to do. If you can stop it, then good for you. Here's Archer now, 2nd down and 5 after a little 5-yard run. He's in the shotgun, and he'll play action and roll out left. Looking to throw. Now he's going to tuck in, stay on his feet, and be pushed and tackled out of bounds at the 31. So that's a 15-yard run for Kane Archer. Quickly Greenwood to the line.
You got good coverage on that play, and then you got Archer with his wheels.
He'll get 4 yards, first down. Wyatt Gardisser on the stop. Here comes Mario Dunbar in.
Get you some of 17.
You betcha. In there at running back. Davis leaves the backfield. Archer to throw. Looking left the whole way. Pressure up the middle. There you go. Drag screen to Bland. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown. Cooper Bland. Oh, baby, from 18 yards out. His first catch of the night. I think he's got maybe 3 varsity catches on the year, 2 for touchdowns. All he does is catch touchdowns and a 2-point conversion.
He's looking good out there.
The junior, Cooper Bland, 6'1", 180. And the Bulldogs lead 20-0.
So use that speed that he got from his dad.
That's exactly right. Denny, sure fleet of foot. There's just too many weapons out there, guys. Here's Meeker's kick is right down the middle. Nice snap from O'Neal and the McDaniel hold. 21-0. The Bulldogs lead as the sun has set. Still a beautiful evening here in downtown Greenwood, Arkansas. 5 minutes, 36 seconds left. 18 yards to Coop Bland.
5 plays and 51 yards. 2 first downs. Efficiency?
Well, our varsity now scored on 10 straight drives, maybe more than I can't even say that because I don't recall what they did against, how many in a row they scored against West. They were 7 for 7 last week against Northside, the varsity starting offense.
I know we didn't punt at West.
No, true.
No. Did we have an over?
Had turnovers.
Had turnovers, that's right. So I think you said it earlier. The only team that's going to stop this offense is Greenwood.
That's a fact.
So why do we put Greenwood's defense out there and see what you got?
Because nobody can block Kane Cash Archer.
True.
Hey, this is returnable from the 5 for Har-Ber. Far side up the numbers, 20, 25. Sidelines finally drug down out of bounds over there. A nice return. That is Owen B on the stop.
Owen B, you betcha.
And here come the Wildcats trying to figure something out offensively. They've got, 4 yards of offense maybe?
4, yep. This is their best starting possession at 28.
Right.
So something positive here.
I think they gave them a 30 meet. They gave some sliding yards, yep.
I looked at the scoreboard.
Here's Baker now in the quarterback spot with trips to his left, the left-handed guy. Kramer was his running back. Now he moved up, kind of off tackle to the left. They go 5 wide. Quarterback wanting to run. Nope, little drag route. It's caught, but he's going to be hit immediately. Spins forward for some extra yardage out of Owen B's grasp. I think Brixie Mann came to help. They'll give him 4 yards to the 34 in 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I think he did a good job of getting rid of that ball.
Yeah.
Like you said, you can't hold it past 3.
No. Really good pocket that time for him from his offensive line. Here's Baker in the shotgun draw play to his running back, and there's positive room. Zitzman got him slowed up, but he got first down yardage, and he got a few more after that to the 43. Brixie on the stop for Greenwood, and Edwards as well. That was Titus Kramer running the football. He's back there again with Baker. First down as they do some motion, empty the backfield. Trayson Rice, and the receiver moved right here in front of us, number 5, Mark Poulin. Pollen.
That's not going to help the cause.
False start.
No, receivers can't move. You're looking down the line of the football.
First down.
I think I might have had one motion penalty growing up when I was in high school, and I paid for it just like he's doing, head to the sideline. I mean, if anybody should move, you shouldn't. You're looking down the line at the ball. Here's 1st and 15 now, back to the 38. Coach Gill on the sidelines. Best in the business for my money.
I agree.
Defensive coordinator. 4 minutes, 19 seconds left, first quarter. Bulldogs in command way early here, 21-0. Baker to throw. Pressure coming. He'll have to unload. He's got it complete. Pushed out of bounds by Owenby. Got a good chunk of the yardage back after the penalty. That's number 2, Lee Allen on the reception. Up to the 48, he got 10 yards, so it's going to be 2nd and 5. Lots of shifting on the offensive side for Har-Ber, and they give up the middle and a good run. First down, but oh boy, there Jasna came in.
Hello.
Once you got to the 2nd level, here's Dad waiting on you. Big number 1 put a shoulder in him, but it's a first down across midfield to the Greenwood 46. Can't miss Jasna those orange boots. Har-Ber, their best drive of the night by 30 yards. Lots of shifting on the offensive set. Baker's got it. He's ready. He'll hand off. Now, enough of that. Edwards, that's Hannah, and Archer meet at the backfield.
Golly.
Saw Gage Hannah won the award from the Wheel this week.
Saw that.
Yeah. That's that
Farm Bureau.
Farm Bureau, right. 2nd down, loss of 3 on the play.
Golly.
Somebody, you got to block those 2 if nobody else.
Yeah, hold them or something.
5 wide this time for Har-Ber, and Baker's in the shotgun by himself back there. Lefty. Baker's a senior. 2nd and 13, here he comes. Looking to throw across the middle, little post route, nobody home. Jasna was in coverage. Just kind of threw it away almost. He was looking for Allen, I believe. It's 3rd and 12. And we've got a coach on the sidelines asking for a penalty I think thought Jasna may have been interfering with. Probably could have thrown a flag. It wouldn't have got much from the Greenwood faithful.
Big 3rd down here.
Yeah. Coach still hearing about it to the referee over there. Baker to throw. Pockets collapsing. He does not get out. Hey, boy. Eddie Costello with a sack. And it's 4th and long for the Wildcats. Moved it back into Greenwood territory at the 48, or into Har-Ber territory, rather.
Go for it.
I think you go for it because what do you got to lose? You ain't stopping us from 80. You ain't stopping us from 40.
Maybe get a pass interference, something. Looks like the quick kick unit. I'd go for it.
Because they've punted every time to about this spot, so what's the difference if you don't make it? We're going to let her kick, and there it goes. This will help the offensive stats a little bit. At least we'll get more than 80 yards. This one's going to roll down to the 12. That's where they'll set up shop with 2:07 to go. In the first quarter, Greenwood up 21-0. This has just been a manhandling so far.
Is this our worst field position of the year?
Oh, yeah.
Got to be pretty close.
Pretty close.
Yeah, maybe right. Archer comes out in the shotgun. The Golden Boy. He's a junior, right-handed. 6'1", 220. I beg your pardon, 6'1", 207 on the roster. Cash was
Flags.
the
We
other
got
one.
flags. So I think that official's heard enough.
Right. I think the other official got his ear full. That
He's not.
it was not his fault, the back judge. We'll get insight from the chain gang after the game. Get some new explicatives. Here is Kane Archer looking right quickly in the flat. Carnes has it.
What a
Great
block.
Still on his
Davis.
feet. They stepped out of bounds at the 22.
Yeah, that was Champ Davis with the big seal block there, springing him.
Looks like it right at 10 yards. We'll see if they get him the first down. They do. Chains move. Archer 8 for 8 on the early going here. Up over 100 yards. First down, Greenwood at the 22. That's Bland in motion. And they'll give the Champ and a running back spot. He'll bull his way forward to the 26. 4 yards. I got to put a new number on my run chart. Davis hasn't ran the ball all year that I recall.
I've got Archer 9 for 9.
Maybe I missed a pass.
I think you did.
I did. He is 9 for 9.
Oh, incompletion. I jinxed him.
Yep.
Broadcast error.
7 and 8, 6, 18 and 2. Maybe not. We'll see if the penalty goes our way. Well, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7, 38, 6, 12, 18. 38, 6, 12, 18.
Ineligible
And then 8 and
downfield
18.
on the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Did you get Cooper
Remains
Bland?
second down.
Yeah, I got both of them.
And then just a 10-yarder.
No,
right there.
I did Cooper's. The other 18-yarder.
Yeah, there's two 18s.
Yeah. I missed the touchdown. How about that?
That was a quick pass to have a guy downfield already. We might have had a guy lined up
Had to
on
have
him or
been.
something.
Yeah. 2nd and 11 after the penalty. Raggio back there with Archer. And Archer to throw. Wanted to go deep. Now have to scramble. Asking for help. He'll have to just throw this away. Carnes wasn't available for a comeback action. And it's going to be 3rd down and 11. Now that doesn't count as an incompletion, does it, with the penalty on that one play? How does that work?
That's correct. Good catch. I didn't see the flag initially.
I didn't either. Because it was no play. They took the penalty.
No play.
Yeah. 5 wide this time. Archer looking to throw on 3rd and long. Oh, Davis just get a little
He's going to
bit
go
too
to the
much
house.
mustard.
Golly.
Woo, that's one that Kane would like to have back. Just trying to float it out there to Champ, who's made quite a few one-handed catches this year. Could not get that one in. And for the first time in 2024, the Bulldogs are going to punt tonight.
Mark it down, folks.
With 1:26 to go in the first quarter, the season's over. Well, we'll see what Dobbins has to offer, and we'll see what Radley O'Neal's deep snapping looks like. He's certainly done extra points. I don't think they had any field goals either, have we?
I don't think so.
No, we haven't. He'll kick it from the 10. Good punt.
Beauty.
And it's fielded at the Har-Ber 44. Punt coverage is there. Zitzman gave him 4 yards on the return to the 48. That was Tony Berry. Punt return. Minute 21 to go. Har-Ber with good field position here to start this drive.
I don't think they've crossed the 50, have they?
Yeah, well, they got
did they a while ago?
For a minute.
They got a penalty.
Right, and a sack as well. Here's Baker out.
Quarter. No, timeout.
A timeout call. Maybe a water break.
Blues thirsty.
Still haven't heard a whistle.
50-50 tickets are on sale tonight. Tickets are being sold until the start of the 3rd quarter by the
Officials need a water break.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. They've been running a lot. They might get some water to the chain gang.
between the 3rd and 4th quarter.
You know, that last drive, we looked okay. We just missed a couple passes, had some guys open. It really wasn't nothing that anybody did for us.
Right.
We just missed the guys, which is kind of shows you how impressive it's been the first 2 games to not have anything go that bad that we haven't had to punt in 2 games. I mean, it just takes a couple drop passes or a missed pass here and a drop pass there, and next thing you know, you're punting. So pretty impressive work by the Bulldogs over the first part of the season.
That's exactly right. That's a great point, too. I see DeAndre Stevens has checked in, big 52 up front. He hasn't been on the field the majority of the night. Switching in and out with Costello. First down, Har-Ber at their own 49-yard line. That's Baker, their quarterback. The pistol look back there. Kramer back there behind him. He gets the call. Slithers through the line into the Greenwood territory to the 46. It's 5 yards. Brixey on the stop along with Zitzman.
I wouldn't do anything but run between the tackles till we stopped it. That's been their biggest hitter.
Second and 5. Little tap motion up to the side of Baker. He wants to throw. Slant route. Not there. Incomplete. Flags come flying. Dobbins was in coverage.
That wouldn't be Dobbins, would it?
I'm sorry, that's right. That's
Bradley
O'Neal.
O'Neal.
That's O'Neal, my bad.
Well, I only knew that because he's about 4 inches shorter than Dobbins.
Yes.
Pass interference. Defense, number 26. 15-yard penalty. Result, first down.
So the drive will keep pushing to the north for the Wildcats as they work right to left on your radio dial.
First down, yep.
31-yard line. Sure don't want to help them with any penalties. And Baker in the shotgun. Spins around, counter play, good looking play. Misdirection and a chance to score, and he's in there.
31.
Titus Kramer from 31 yards out caught us with our hand in the cookie jar. And Dobbins just couldn't run him down. And a third touchdown for the Wildcats with 47 seconds left to make this game at least somewhat interesting for a moment.
51 yards and 2 plays.
Big penalty in there, pass interference helps
Yes, sir.
cause. But a good run, nice speed from Titus Kramer. We weren't going to catch him when he got in the open field that time. PAT's blocked. Big Cody Johnson, get up there and get it. Better get up there. That big tree out there. Oh, baby. Hey, let's take a break. Let's take a timeout for a second. Let us cool our engines after the defense let them score. 21-7, or 21-6 rather, after the missed PAT. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The 4th oldest Ford dealer in America.
Well, leave it to an opposing team cheerleading squad to get things clicked up a couple of notches here as the Wildcat cheerleaders ran through the south end zone with the big flags that spell out cats and right in front of our student section. And they just went full throttle down there, so this should be a fun rest of the night.
And I think some of the players, government players, noticed that too.
And Har-Ber to kick again.
They scored, Tim.
Yep.
They did.
And it's up and away, heading towards Arrington at the 15. 20, middle of the field, 25, trying to find room around the edge. Couldn't get there. Backed up to the 30, maybe the 29. Let's see if they give him progression. This judge over here is coming into the 31.
That guy says the 30.
Let's see if we take a couple shots with the wind at our back right here, because when we flip sides, the wind will be in our face. Not bad wind right now, though. It's pretty still.
Glory's pretty limp.
Right at the 30, so 70 yards from pay dirt. Here's Kane Archer in the shotgun. Looking right, quick hitter to Carnes. He's got it complete. Stiff arm, still on his feet. Stepped out of bounds at the 43. And a late flag after Carnes was hit. A little 15 extra.
The whistle had blown.
13 yards for Carnes plus the penalty. It got Carnes fired up. He went with the first down signal after the penalty marker came out. Oh, baby.
Stiff arms, nasty.
Nasty. And look, I mean, there's some guys out there that Carnes is a Boy Scout guy. He's a good fella and a clean cut, haircut, just drives a Dodge, all American kid. Don't make him mad. He's a trained dang killer, trust me. Coach, we talked about him in pregame. This guy's got a chance to start 4 state championship games. That's
wow,
rare.
That is
if we
rare.
can get there. Here's Archer to throw. Left side this time, found Arrington, cuts back out to the numbers 30. 25 out of bounds to 24. It's 18 yards. 4 different Bulldogs have caught the football tonight.
I think the Bulldog's going to answer real quick. That's what you do.
Well, and you heard the Har-Ber talk about it. Can we get one here with a little bit of breeze in our back? Or is this kind of limp now?
We're still in the first quarter.
Oh, yeah. Archer rolling right this time, looking. Goes up top to Davis. Oh, baby! Touchdown! They strike gold again. 24 yards out. And the Golden Boy hit him in stride this time, and Champ Davis hauls it in. And the answer was made by the Bulldogs, matching Har-Ber's quick score. That's beautiful football, gentlemen.
3 plays.
You can chalk that up to the Har-Ber cheerleading staff. And I saw Carnes go over and give every student in the student section a high five for getting fired up. PAT's up and through for Hudson Meeker's right foot. Let's see. Har-Ber scored with 47 seconds left when they got in the end zone.
We scored with 20.
Now there's 20 seconds now.
That didn't take very long.
24 yards to Davis. That's his second touchdown of the night.
That's correct. Started the game off with a 38-yarder.
Yeah. 28-6. Come on, defense.
They're going to have a lashing at halftime.
Well, if we ever get there.
That's true.
Luckily, we don't have a big talk at the end of the first quarter.
We still got a whole other quarter to go.
That's what we need to start doing, having Coach talk to his team at the end of the first quarter. That's kind of our halftime.
If this holds up, be 56 at halftime.
Yeah.
That'd be some kind of a record.
Yeah.
For us.
Right. And Meeker's kick is up and away, and it's a touchback. He smoked that one 6 yards deep.
I said it last week, but I am so proud of Hudson Meeker, ringing the bell, playing well after kind of he got off good against Bentonville, but he got a little shaky there toward the end, just wasn't striking the ball real well, but man, he just come back and played so good. So many guys get shaky confidence. Not that guy. He's come out and been a real Bulldog.
That's right. He's a Meeker. You can't get much more Bulldog than a Meeker.
This is true.
Here we go. Har-Ber with the football. 20 seconds left, first quarter. Baker in the shotgun. Oh. And the cash register has been rung.
Back there taking the handoff.
Tackle for loss for Cash Archer. Lost a yard. I guess I'll call it a no gain.
No gain.
Quarter's over.
Ding, ding,
What a
ding,
way to
ding.
end it with a Cash Archer tackle for no gain. Bulldogs 28, Har-Ber Wildcats 6. 12 minutes in the books. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
We're back here at Smith Robinson Stadium. Hello, Aunt Martha, Aunt Darlene up on Mount Harmony Road. prayers out to Aunt Martha. Hope health gets better. I know she will. The mayor says go Dogs. Rick and Sandy Thrift at the home of golf in St. Andrews, Scotland.
They were there last week, weren't they? Over there somewhere.
Somewhere else, yeah. We've swapped ends now. Har-Ber with a little bit of a tailwind that if there is any breeze, and they're at their own 20. Play action, throw, pass is caught, 5 yards, maybe 6, stood up there. A little quick curl route. Whole host of Bulldogs give Owenby the stop as Trayson Wright on the reception. 3rd down and 4. Shotgun for Baker. Looking to throw. Has a man again. 1st down yardage. Hit immediately, but the progression will give him the 1st down to the 31. That time Owenby on the stop. Jasna came up as well. McDaniel's going to check in for Owenby. Chains will move, though. He got to the 31.
It's Har-Ber's 4th first down.
Baker in the shotgun. A lot of motion. Ball was snapped while everybody was moving, but no penalty. Good job coming up, making the stop there. Zitzman played well so far.
Form tackle.
Yep. 5 yards, though, 2nd and 5. Quickly to the line they go. Baker in the shotgun. Kramer goes in motion to the left side. Empty set. Little jet sweep. Nope, quarterback keeper. Looking for room. Good job coming up and slowing him up, letting his troops, his buddies help out. Let's see who that was that came flying in. It was Brixey. Paul's playing well. 3rd and 1, though. Gain to the 40. And here's Baker. 3rd and short. Got to run it, don't they? They do. Right up the middle. Get the 1st down yardage. Oh, baby! We got a big hit coming in that time. Zitzman robbed the thunder there. 1st down yardage, but he had to work for those 3 yards to the 44-yard line.
Man.
Greenwood collision of the night now from Zach Zitzman. Triple Z.
Probably wish they would have went ahead and called the delay of game on that one.
Right. Clock ran out.
It did.
Baker in motion. In the shotgun. He'll try to roll student body left. He's got the corner. And they get rid of the hold. Nope, Zitzman couldn't fight through the hold. He'll get positive yards. And then the block in the back that sent him to the turf. 9-yard pickup, maybe. 2nd and 1. They cross the midfield to the Greenwood 47.
Now this quarterback's got a good arm, and he is kind of shifty.
Yes.
Got a little speed. This is a sophomore, is that what you said?
The quarterback's a senior.
Oh, okay. At least it's sophomore.
Julian Jacoby back there. The quarterback's going to keep it. He'll have 1st down yardage. That's just it. He'll get to the sticks, and that's it.
I don't know, Tim.
Think he might be short?
That guy, the head linesman over there's got him short.
Jasna came flying in that time from his safety spot, makes the stop.
The rock hadn't moved.
Rock hadn't moved an inch. There he did.
Woo.
4th and less than a yard.
3rd? 3rd down.
3rd, I'm sorry.
Get to the tailback. He didn't get it. He did not. That time for sure. Oh, Cody Johnson in there with some action. Brixey came up as well. I don't think he got it either.
We haven't had a measurement all year.
No. Seems like officials try to just call it and go. Want to keep the game moving. I like making the chain gang work. 4th and short, certainly going for it this time. Baker in the shotgun. They'll bring in the double tight end look, but we may have been offsides. Tried to jump at it, and he didn't get it. He did not get it.
Got a good spot.
Greenwood defense running off, but we'll have to wait and see.
May have our first measurement. It's close.
The offense is already out on the ball, but they'll probably bring the chains in.
He didn't get a good spot, so I don't think he made it.
No, if that's the spot, he certainly didn't. He had to get at least to the 46, and he's not there. We're going to get our first chain measurement, though, but he didn't get it from that spot.
I don't think he got a great spot. Because we're almost right on top of it.
Well, I see what looks like maybe Sam Sandifer on one stick. That may be the rock
He's
out here. He
short.
may not have
Wow.
the box.
Over on downs. Tim.
Yep, did not get there. Bulldog defense holds. Fantastic. Ran the right play, though, didn't they? That's what you got to do.
Oh, yeah.
And now let's see if Archer can go for the throat right here. Coach Hogan. 4 wide, twins to either side. Archer in the shotgun from their own 46. First time we've headed right to left. Archer wants to go for it all. Up top to Carnes. Oh, what a great defensive play over there at the last minute.
Wow.
From the Wildcat cornerback.
Good route, good pass, just a little bit better defense.
That's Tony Berry, their punt returner, with a nice swat at the last moment. 2nd and 10. Whew, well, they did. They went for the jugular meat right out of the gate.
Well, try it on this side with Arrington. Same play.
From the 46. 2nd and 10. Archer looks right now. Screen set up to Davis. He's got it complete. Midfield. Couldn't get through the spin. Gave him the 47. That's 4 and 3, 7 yards. Davis's 5th catch. He's coming up on about 80-something yards. Student section rowdy tonight. Youngsters in as well, the junior high squads. Friday night in Greenwood. Hey, it's the last game for a while. I got to bye next week, so I got to come out tonight and see this greatest show on turf.
They huddled up that time, Tim.
Interesting. 3rd and 4. Davis will leave the backfield. Archer to throw. Looking right down the middle.
Wow.
Oh, the wheel routes there. Raggio 40, 30. Open field to the north. Reservations for 6. Oh, baby. 47 yards, and the wheel route was true.
What a call.
Yeah. Wesley Raggio. Well, he hasn't had many receptions this year, maybe just his 2nd. But they caught him with the fly open, if you will. Nobody home.
Reminisces in Stillwater last Saturday.
Yeah,
Cowboys
right.
ran that same play, but
Yep.
they didn't score, but the Bulldogs did.
PAT try for Meeker. Good snap, good hold for McDaniel. Leg is through. 35-6. 7:36 to go in the 2nd quarter. And a 48-yarder for Raggio on the wheel route. That's the first points of the quarter. Boy, sometimes Ball Barber, you can just see him. You can just see the play develop. That was a no-doubter.
Yeah, it seemed like it's been a while since we saw the old Alma special, but it was a good one. And it just developed, worked out perfect like they'd never watched film on us before in their life. He came wide open. Of course, with these wide receivers running wide open all over the football field, it's going to be easy to miss Raggio out of the backfield.
That's true. Arrington's off the field. Seems upset about something, so hopefully Isaiah's all right. Hope it's not an injury or if he just...
No, just emotions run high down here sometimes, and
yeah,
just got to stay cool and stay under our hats.
Gotcha. He's walking it out. Meeker's got it teed up. His legs got to be getting sore. Poor guy can't even come in and play receiver because he's worn out from kicking. You got to keep him fresh. This one's into the wind, what wind there was, and it is a touchback to the north.
Wow.
Yeah. Hudson's just dropped the hammer. He's like, I'm
going to start hitting it hard.
Yeah, he's
kind of like your wedge.
Yes, you got to hard. You can't quit on it. You got to accelerate through the ball. Right. 7:36 to go before halftime. We'll have Coach Young at halftime with the Ball Barber down on the sidelines, and then it'll be my pleasure to have the head basketball coach of the Greenwood Bulldogs, B.J. Ross, in the booth here at halftime. We'll see what he's been up to. See how the Dogs are looking. Hopefully, quite a few of these guys on the football squad are going to make their way over to H.B. Stewart.
Okay.
Help out the basketball team. Don't ever hurt. Work back in the day, huh? Quarterback keeper for Baker. Now,
wow,
a couple of yards, just what happens here, the unblocked guy's making the tackle. I mean, they've had success, I'm sure, with the guy running away from trouble, but
that's old
Paul,
Brixie.
Yeah, Brixie's just, I told you, he's that blue-collar guy, just a lunch pail, hard hat, him and Owen be both.
Coming to work.
Yeah. Just go out there and make tackles. I don't need any press. I don't need all that. I'm just going to tackle guys. 2nd and 9. Play action. Here comes the throw. It's a slant route now. Maybe the 25. Just great coverage. And again, open field tackling. That's the name of the game. Well, there's Cash Owenby. I mean, him and Brixie have consecutive. Maybe at Thanksgiving when they were literally just tackling each other in the yard.
Well, you can play tight coverage because you know your defensive line's going to get on him
That's
quick.
right. 3rd and 5. Going to throw on play action. Ball might have got tipped, but there's a man alone out there. He's going to get the first down, but he paid for it. O'Neal on the stop. Chains will move, though. Yeah, Baker certainly hearing footsteps back there. He felt the presence.
Yeah, he was rushed. In fact, I thought somebody hit his arm.
I did, too. Which I'm going to say Cash Archer.
Be a good guess.
Right. Baker, straight quarterback draw to the right.
Nope.
Hit hard at the line. Nothing doing there. No gain. Just piled up in there. Again, Brixie. Zach Edwards in there as well.
Edwards having a good year. That whole defense is having a really good year. Think about it. And the offense.
Yep.
Everybody's having a good year.
2nd down and 10. Baker to throw. Underneath. Ball tipped. Jasta went right out of his hands. Almost had the little interception.
I don't know why that wasn't caught.
Woo. Right by the
offense. Yeah, hit him right in the hands.
It did. I think that might have been Kramer, too, their running back. 3rd and 10.
I think he had kill him on his mind, and the ball surprised him.
Uh-oh.
Flags fly. Cash offside, or they
get
brought out. Yep. Jumped again. Nope, they called on Edwards. 3rd and 5.
Cash says, I'm with you. I did it too. 3rd and 5.
Say hi to my old buddy Ed Wilkinson over at the Rocks. They always got us tuned in over there.
Hey, we missed him in midfield and pregame.
Yeah.
We're honored the bank.
Come on, Ed.
Baker to throw. Going to go on a little post flag route. That's going to be pass interference.
Still
caught it anyway.
Wow.
Nice catch out there from Allen. Had Owenby on him.
So do you decline it?
They won't.
How many did they get?
Yeah, they'll decline the penalty.
I think they got more on the catch.
Yeah. Out to the 47. Maybe about the same. Well, they'll decline. Yep. Probably not a bad penalty, though, because if he let him loose and he catches it and has room to run, he's going to score. So either way. Talk about Chris Young competing. His mom and the former Brenda Gray, Brenda Fredrickson, won a little two-lady scramble over at Cherokee Springs last week.
Wow.
Yeah, carded a little 69. And so, yeah, the old lady still got it, too. Mama Young. Quarterback around the right end this time, and he's forced out of bounds by Dobbins at the 42. Positive gain for Har-Ber, 5 yards. Brenda Gray, she played some basketball back in the day.
Yeah,
Fredrickson now, yes. 5-yard pickup. They work from the right hash. 5:18 to go before halftime. Greenwood in command, though, 35-6. And there's that play they scored on a while ago. The quarterback, Zitzman's not having any part of it this time.
Golly.
They bring the man in motion, around that right side. Kind of get your eyes going that way. You see Coach Morton down there, Hunter Morton, defensive line coach. A little excited. Headset came off. D-lines. That's where the bacon's at. The bread and butter in there. Money boys. Play action. Baker to throw. Again, post flag. And this time in and out of the hands. McDaniel got there just in time.
What are we doing?
I don't know. He's got about 8 inches on Blaze. But good hustle to recover. That was Reith, the receiver. 4th and 2, and they're going for it.
Yeah. I would.
Yeah, 35-6. From the 39. Nobody jumped. Johnson nearly did, but didn't come across the line. He moved. And Archer says, watch the ball.
Yep.
I'm trying to.
The ball, yeah.
And the quarterback trying to keep it. And he got the
wow, what a
yardage.
move.
Very shifty.
Boy, he is shifty.
Let the defense overrun him. First down to the 32. I like this Evan Baker.
Yeah, he's a smart player.
Yep. Here comes my boy Barry in. Big Jacob Barry. First time we've seen him tonight. Give Johnson a breather. Cody need to tap out, get some oxygen, some water. I don't know where the water girls are, but they need some. Pass play on the way. Brixie knocked, or Owenby rather, knocked that one away.
Officially their longest drive. That was their 10th play.
Wow.
Started back on the 20.
2nd and 10. Again, going to that vaunted air attack. Really hadn't had any success. Second and 10. Baker to throw. Little slant routes there. Complete to the 26. Edwards on the stop. Jasna there with him as well. That Allen kid making a nice catch. 3rd and 4.
Hey, we've kind of showed this year that the best defense against Greenwood this year is just a first down.
Yeah.
You pile up enough of them, you do pretty good.
Wow, look at that star-studded cast down there with the ball Barber. I don't know if we can do an in-game interview, so don't even ask him because he will. The golden boy. Baker to throw.
Look at him.
Cash got free. He got out of him. He got out of the second one. And he finally went down. Wow, shifty. Woo-hoo.
You don't see that very often.
No, put that on your highlight reel, son. Not many get out of the grips of Cash Archer.
4th down and big.
Yep, of course they're going for it for sure. Cash had 8 tackles for loss in a half of football last week.
In a half.
In the half. And
Timeout
timeout Greenwood. I think he had 8 tackles for loss. He had a sack, a hurry, a forced fumble in the half.
We're talking half. We're not talking the game. We're talking half.
You know, that's all defensively. You talk about stats and how the offense kind of, the starters kind of get the raw deal.
You hear him down here?
Richie's got something. Ball Barber.
That's right.
Beautiful.
Hey. That's beautiful, baby. When you got it, you got it.
And they're signing autographs.
Yeah, kissing babies. I love it. The ball Barber. He's the best in the business.
Oh, yeah. No question. Looks
Thanks
like
to
Cole Kublick on the SEC
right,
Network.
yeah, same kind of guy.
They got the same barber.
Yes. Same shampoo salesman.
Cole Kublick.
Thanks to Coach Hardy bringing in some ribs tonight. I guess her husband maybe cooked them up.
Man.
I don't know if they've restocked or not. I'll have to go check.
I don't think so, Tim. I think those are gone.
Well, usually she has another pan somewhere hidden, so maybe she'll bring him out of half.
Is that maybe just for you?
I hope so.
You hope so.
4th and 5. Here we go.
Right, what do you do, run or pass?
The Greenwood 27. You have to throw. I just think you have to. I don't think you're going to be able to. You might trick us for 4 yards running, but not more than that. They're going to empty the backfield for Baker, and they're going to look to throw. Has time, going to go a little post flag route again. He dropped it. Yep.
Golly, these guys.
That's the running back coming out of there, Kramer again. And to no avail, the Bulldogs take over on downs with a 3:08 to left. And a touchdown and a 2-point conversion from the mercy rule. Or no, just the extra point, I guess, right?
Extra point, yep. We blocked it. Somebody blocked it. Big Cody.
Heck, just the touchdown gets it. 41? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you can hold before halftime, I guess. Here's Kane Archer looking to throw. He's got Davis, and he's out at the 35-yard line, 8 yards.
Number 2, Champ Davis. Brought down by number 33.
Davis with his 6th catch. Archer kind of comes to the sidelines, gets the sign from the coaches. Raggio's back there with him. They work from the left hash, right to left on your radio dial. 2 receivers wide to the right. Raggio gets the call. looking for some room. He has the first down, maybe a yard more. They gave him the 48, 40. They gave him the 38, maybe the 39, so it's 4 yards and a stoppage. As I think we have an injured Wildcat right in front of the Greenwood bench.
What was that first play?
8 yards to Davis. Little pass play.
Okay, I missed that one.
4-yard pickup there, and we have an injured Wildcat.
Injury timeout, yeah.
Remember your Friday Night Lights from T-Mobile. Go to Instagram if you have it. Choose a photo with some Bulldog action. Tag at T-Mobile and at Greenwood Public Schools. Use your hashtags FN5GL and hashtag sweepstakes. Friday Night 5G Lights. FN5GL on Instagram. And try to win. The grand prize is a $2 million stadium renovation for the most social media hits. So get out there if you're on Instagram and look for the Friday Night 5G Lights. Tag T-Mobile and Greenwood Public Schools.
Help the cause, $2 million, go a long way.
Yeah, sure.
And we can get some windows that open up there.
Maybe.
Not even going to talk. No, that'd be the last thing we do.
Tim's threatened to break this out with a chair. He hadn't done it. He's just all talk.
Since 1999, I've been threatening. Yeah, I got no guts.
I thought you said Tim threatened to break win, and I thought he's done a lot more than threatening.
No, window.
Done that a lot since 99 up here. Yes, it's packed. That's Grayson Daspit. Yeah, you're right. The font on their roster
it's all
troubling. I wonder if it looks.
I don't know if it helps in the light.
Daspit.
Daspit, D-A-Z.
Or Daspit. You know, if it's
Daspit.
an O or an A.
The font is tiny and the font is ugly.
It's Greenwood football either way. That font we know. Dunbar's back there with Archer. Line of scrimmage is our own 39. The 1st and 10. And the Har-Ber defense looks to the sidelines needing a defensive call. Finally got one in. Greenwood with 4 receivers set. Archer going to roll right and throw. Looks, unloads. Guess who? Carnes.
What a catch. Oh, he dropped it.
Wow. Just a little short, but one he should come up with. 2nd and 10. Flag out there. Back there by Archer. Did he get hit late?
Holding,
probably.
Okay, Dunbar, maybe, because he's coming out. Raggio's coming in.
Hey, good news is it wasn't an incomplete pass.
True.
Unless they decline the penalty.
2nd and 10, 1st and... If that's a spot foul from that flag, it's way back there where the flag lays. You'd almost have to take it. There's a little discussion between the officials back there. Jason's crew.
What's the call?
Chop block or something, maybe?
Personal foul. Number 68 of the offense. 15-yard penalty.
It's Cody Taylor. One of the few penalties he's had in this couple of years here.
15 yards.
They called a personal foul from the previous spot, so it becomes 1st and 25. So, yeah.
I don't know if y'all have ever got to see that guy in person out there, but he walked in the volleyball gym yesterday. My wife thought he was a coach.
He's a large fellow.
Yeah, full beard, the whole nine.
Right. Line of scrimmage back to the 24. 2:39 to go. Plenty of time for the Bulldogs to get the mercy rule going. Archer to throw. Has time. Beautiful pocket. Unloads across the middle. Caught. And it is Carnes. Nearly had it stripped, but he got back to the 40. So they picked up 16 yards. Back to kind of where we started from.
Well, that line's been doing a great job. All kinds of time to make that throw.
2nd and 9. Got to get rid of these 2 incomplete passes because they were penalties. Davis goes in motion out to the right. That's where Archer's rolling towards. Now looks back. And in trouble, scrambling, rolling right now. Unloads, caught at the 43.
Uh-oh, whistles.
Cooper Bland.
Flag, I see a flag on the sideline about the 44.
Was it beyond the line of scrimmage when he threw it?
Well, he could have been, I guess.
I didn't notice, but I knew he was getting close.
That's not where the flag is. Lineman downfield.
The flag is past the line if he threw it from past the 40.
Lineman downfield.
Yep, they probably thought Kane was going to take off running.
Ineligible downfield. Number 65 of the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Second penalty on Taylor in this. No, that's a Stein 65, beg your pardon. Penalty moves it back to the 35.
Still second down.
Yep, and no completion that time either. 1:54 to go, clock running. Archer with trips out to the right. Dunbar out of the backfield. Has to step up in the pocket, has room to run. Still looking, head on a swivel, makes a man miss. Still on his feet, 40. Got to the 38. 27-yard run for the Golden Boy, first down. That's a Benton Hostley out there, that play. Arrington's back out on the field. First down at the Har-Ber 38. Archer showing some wheels. But Dunbar with an Olay block. Archer makes something happen and scrambles to the 35. He'll get 3 yards. Woo!
Look out block.
Yep.
Look out, here he comes.
Yes.
And 4 on the play brings up 2nd and 6.
Archer. There's Arrington. Spins to the sidelines. 30. Hit the Jets 20 and steps out of bounds at around the 21. 14 yards. Isaiah's got his head cleared. A good catch and run. Thornsberry checks in, number 11. He's a junior. Lawyer Thornsberry, 5'8", 160. In motion out there to the right. Archer looking that way. Pressure. He steps up. Evades the first tackle. Directs traffic. Going to throw it away. That time just nothing doing. And he ate one. Stop the clock with 53 seconds. 2nd and 10. Thornsberry was free in the end zone for a minute, but that's not Grant Carnes out there that's going to win a lot of jump ball.
No, and they
passes.
did get a little pressure on Kane.
Yep. They're bringing heat from the edges. I don't blame them. I see Deacon Cameron coming off the field as well, so Deacon getting some work in running back early on. I like that. Davis in motion to the left. Archer to throw underneath.
Oh, boy,
yep, they snuffed that one out. Loss of 2.
Timeout.
Don't see that a lot. Raggio got hit hard. He'll lose 2. He'll hobble off. They sure got that one. Screen pass. Holland will check in. 5 receivers. 3rd and 12 from the Har-Ber 23. Clock running, 25 seconds. They empty the backfield, and now Har-Ber needs a timeout.
Sure like to get Carnes in the end zone. He got 1 touchdown on the year. So
Tank Morton letting his offensive line know that they need to put their bodies on the guys in white. You know, the offensive linemen are those guys. The offensive line coach, that's the guy.
The guy.
Yeah, and you don't want to mess with him. That's Tank Morton, former Southside guy, went to A-State. He's a dandy. And he was spitting fire on the way to this timeout huddle.
He's a big boy.
Be 3rd and 12.
Greenwood's got 2 timeouts left. No, they got 1. Got 20 seconds. It is 3rd down. You can get a first down about the 11, maybe the 10. We're not wanting a first down here, Tim.
No. 21 seconds left. Sure would like to get that clock running.
Oh, Cooper Bland's got a little height advantage there. Up here.
3rd and 12. Yep, sure does.
Uh-oh.
And they jump that time. Got him with the hard count. That'll give us 5 yards. Good job for the boys in gray not to move.
Encroachment. Defense. 5-yard penalty.
Still now 3rd and 7. Richard Clay Reeves got us tuned in. Good to have the the professor, former Lady Bulldogs basketball coach. Whew. There's none better. Probably never will be. Archer sends Holland out of the backfield to the left short side. Kane to throw. Steps up in a clean pocket. Unloads for the end zone. Touchdown! Oh, baby!
Davis?
Yep.
Number 3 tonight.
18 yards for the champ. And a trifecta. The Turkey. 3rd touchdown.
I think they listened to Coach Morton there because I think he still could be in the pocket.
That's right. 16 seconds left.
In the second.
18 yards to Champ Davis. Radley O'Neal out to deep snap. McDaniel will hold. Meeker will swing the right leg through, and we have entered the mercy rule at halftime. Don't forget, we'll have Coach Young on the field here after the buzzer sounds. And then in the booth, we'll have the top dog of the boys basketball team here, B.J. Ross, who I'm sure is mad that there's no ribs left out there.
Yeah.
He's not as mad as I am.
He's a little late.
Well, there's Coach Hardy. Maybe she's got some up her sleeve.
Doesn't look like it. Those ribs had no chance tonight.
No, they were fantastic. So, as long as we don't let them run this kickback, you'll have the clock running when we come out of halftime.
Did they even eat all the spare ribs?
The spare ones are gone. There's no spare. There's no
no real tires, no spare tires.
There might be a slider or two left over there.
There's some banana pudding.
Meeker's got it teed up at the 40. And it's a squib kick. Batted around, bobbled, picked up at the 20. Allen got it.
That's not going to end well for you.
I beg your pardon, that's Sandoval. He's drilled there. Jasna, along with Hannah.
Yeah, you have about 3 seconds to pick the ball up and get to running somewhere.
Right. And 10 seconds away from a mercy rule.
Take a knee.
That's a pretty good question here. What do you do? I mean, you got no chance of winning if you take this knee.
Coach Gill called time.
Well, they did defer.
Right, they're going to get the ball back.
Yep.
However, you got no chance if you don't score here because the clock's going to run. You don't have a chance if you do, really.
Statistically, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Right. So, I mean, if you take a knee, you're essentially just saying, well, you got us, which, maybe you never want to say that, but that's what you're saying if you don't try to score.
You really can't throw one deep. You're not going to have enough time to throw one deep.
I mean, you've got some speedsters. I don't know if I wouldn't throw something to a running back, let that quarterback take off and throw it back to him, maybe.
Hey.
A little trickery.
Trickeration.
The little post flag thing has worked. You could get 20 yards on that play and get near midfield, then maybe do something with 4 seconds left.
Champ Davis is in the game.
Probably Arrington. I thought I saw him come out there.
Arrington's in there.
Yeah.
So
a little more speed maybe out there. May not have the – and they are going to take a knee. Wow. I can't believe it. Well, you wave the white flag. I don't blame you.
Well, it's just that time of year where you don't – I mean, at this point in the game, you're only playing for this. You're playing for World Memorial. It's all about getting better. You don't want to set them up for more failure right here. Come out and play a great second half, whether the clock's running or not. Take your licks and get better.
That's a great point. Coach Young talking to the white hat. The ball Barber awaits. Fun half of football, 42-6. Blocked PAT from Cody Johnson, too. That's even funner. Archer was fantastic. Here's the top dog, Chris Young.
Coach, it's like a circus out here. We got it all going. We got block kicks. We got touchdowns. We got running touchdowns. We got defense playing.
Yeah, I played a really good first half. You know, they did some stuff offensively, and I thought our defense, we bent a little bit, that then made big stops. Got a couple big fourth down stops. Offense is doing really good right now, being efficient and spreading the ball around, so happy with that.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, he's exactly right. Spread the ball around. You got a few penalties. Obviously, there's some coaching. You got to find a coaching point, some talking points.
And he will.
He will, for sure. But it's going to be in the mercy rule when we come back, 42-6. We'll let you enjoy the cheer squads, and I'll have the top dog of the boys basketball team, B.J. Ross, when we come back. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
announcers. The men's team is coached by Joe Clark.
Hey, we welcome you back to Smith Robinson Stadium. Bulldogs putting it on the Har-Ber Wildcats 42-6 here at halftime. My pleasure to be joined by the top dog of Greenwood boys basketball, B.J. Ross. Coach.
You bet. I appreciate it. Love to be here.
Yeah, good to see you. Well, now this will be your second season?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so you got through all the handshakes and the political junk, and now you're just ready to coach some basketball.
You bet we are, and it's I couldn't have asked for any better start the way it is, because you really the kids have buy-in, and we start from the ground up, and our young kids have bought in, our older kids have bought in. It's hard to get the old kids to buy in sometimes when you got the new coach, but I mean God, it's so good here.
Well, I hate the term players coach, but I feel like you are a players coach. It's almost like, hey guys, get out here and work, and I know you said it before. If you're a Major League Baseball stud, you got to go to baseball camp. By God, go and
that's right.
Just make sure you're here for when we need you.
Listen, it's like I tell people, it's about the kids in the first place. It's not about me or anybody else. It's about the kids in the town. And we got a bunch of them that they're going to go play college in other sports, but they can help the Greenwood Bulldogs. So we got to give a little bit to get a little bit, and that's fine. Do what it takes for the kids to get out there.
Well, and I'll just use Grant Carnes, for instance. He's a great guy. Certainly maybe the most athletic player in the whole school system.
Absolutely.
And, okay, well, he's 6 foot. He can't really score for you. Yeah, but he can run down a rebound or block out somebody or give somebody a hard foul.
Absolutely.
Just a little thing. So you hope a guy like that might come out and give you some minutes.
And I do think Grant came to me about 3 weeks ago, and we had a long talk, and he wanted to come out and play. And last year I understood why he couldn't. He's hurt.
Sure.
He's injured. And in baseball, he was trying to get his offer, and he did.
Yep.
And now football comes in, they're swooping him up. So, but he, when he come and he is a true Bulldog, and he come to me, he said, Coach, I want to come over there and I want to do what it takes to help you win. And I sat there and I got up and I had to hug him, and no, but it's great. I mean, kids like that. And there's a bunch of others that you're going to see some different faces, but, the kids we have in the gym right now, they're working their tail off, and they're getting to where they can really shoot it. Just the problem is we have 5'11" at our biggest over there. So if you see any 6'6" running around, holler at me.
Well, I mean, I don't know if Cody Taylor can help because he's about 320.
Well,
but he's somewhere around 6'6".
He is.
But that's the name of the game. You just said it, shooters. You got to have shooters. We've had some slashers, some guys that kind of like to get to the rim, but if you have those guys that can bury threes, and we've seen it, the teams have played us over the years.
Oh yeah.
That guy that team that can shoot, that has 2 or 3 sharpshooters, they'll get you.
And they get you, and that's the deal. You're so hard to guard if you can shoot it, because then they got to come out.
Right.
Last year they didn't really have to come out and guard us all over the place.
Right.
But it's they're really shooting it well and shooting it a lot, and getting strong in the weight room. I love my kids, and it's a good day to be a Bulldog every day.
You're exactly right about that. And I thought the team last year were scrappy. The guys battled to the buzzer every time out. Just one little thing would go wrong. They're going about a 2-minute dry spell, and the other team would have 2 threes and an and one. And
when you don't shoot it well, that happens.
That's exactly right.
But no, it's these kids. I'm telling you, these kids, they're great. They work so dang hard, and they give every ounce. They pour everything into Greenwood.
Yep.
And that's people don't realize it. I was at another tradition-rich school before, and it's different here.
Right.
It is, and the deal about it is when you walk on campus, it just feels different.
Yeah.
And it means something different. The standards are a little bit different. People just don't understand until you're here.
Yeah.
And I have a son in here. Luckily, I have a son that is here, 8th grader. Plays all sports.
Yeah.
And he even talked about it. It's just in the classroom. Everywhere else. They just hold you to a different standard.
Right. Well, man, we'd have it no other way here.
No.
Now, let me ask you this, and I think he's got us tuned in now. The professor, how is life without Clay Reeves next week?
Oh, man, my morning talks without Dog. I love you, Dog.
You're right.
And I know he's got his popcorn and Coke tuned in.
That's exactly what he said.
Yeah, I know. But, and I love Clay to death. Knew him for years before, and I was his assistant for about 4 weeks, and then I went to Charleston.
Yeah.
But he couldn't ask for a better guy to be, and especially such a tough, not ever experiencing losing.
Yeah.
Came over here, and it was a tough year.
Yes.
I had him to be able to sit there and talk every morning, and he was really good about, talking about things, and he would always tell me every day. He said, "Hey, not everything stays at the bottom."
That's right.
And that's and he's right. And I still talk to Clay at least 3 or 4 times a week.
Nice.
So
yeah, absolutely. Well, a new coach coming in. You showing him the ropes.
Coach Aliska, I've known him for a long time. They
Good.
were in our region when I was at Charleston.
Yeah.
So I've seen his teams play, and he's a great guy. Kids are working hard for him, and different philosophies. So it's kind of a weird change.
Yep.
But it's a good change for some, but it's a different change, and he's going to do well. I mean, he's got kids playing hard, and which the kids play hard here. It doesn't matter who comes out there; they're going to play hard. It's just bred into them. That's what they do.
That's exactly
so,
right.
So he's doing a great job though, Coach Liska. He's finally, he's got himself established. It's hard them first few months because you're looking around going, where do I go and what do I do? So no, he's going to do great.
Well, I'm going to get him. If you're watching, Coach, I'll have him up here in a few weeks, and I haven't met the man yet. Of course, I've kind of stepped aside of the Booster Club deal and had a good run, but letting some new blood and new fresh eyes get a piece of it.
Well, you haven't totally stepped aside.
True.
You're still our Booster Club. You're just not having to come to the meetings.
That's true. But I can't wait to meet him and sure pick his brain, and we will get him on the air before the season.
Oh, yeah, and you'll enjoy. You'll enjoy get to know him. He's a good guy, and he does a great job. Kids are working.
Awesome.
But
well, Coach, I'm gonna let you go.
Well,
thank you.
I appreciate it, and I'm standing here, and I feel like I'm sitting by Nick Saban on College Game Day, and I'm probably Pat McAfee, to be honest with you.
That's exactly right.
So I mean, I feel like I didn't know what to do up here. I was about to go crazy.
Don't take your shirt off.
I won't. Go Dogs!
All right. The top dog of the Greenwood High School boys basketball team. That's B.J. Ross. Y'all come out and support. Tip-off coming up in November. Just come out and support the team.
Got the tailgate here at homecoming night. Come out and get you a walking taco and walk on in here and watch us whip somebody.
That's yeah. I don't even know who it is, but they're going to get beat.
That's right.
I think it's Russellville, maybe. I don't even know.
It don't matter.
All right, B.J. Ross, good friend, great man right here, B.J. Ross.
Appreciate
Coach,
you, Tim. Thank you.
All right, 42-6 at halftime here. Greenwood putting it on the Har-Ber Wildcats. Come back for the second half. Enjoy the Greenwood High School marching band. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Left, right, right.
To dream heroic dreams. Those who say that we're in a time when there are no heroes, they just don't know where to look. The sloping hills of Arlington National Cemetery, with its row upon row of simple white markers bearing crosses or stars of David, they add up to only a tiny fraction of the price that has been paid for our freedom.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Come on, move. Here we go. Just a little baby step. Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America. Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
Come on, move. Here we go. Just a little baby step. Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
We welcome you back to Smith Robinson Stadium. Greenwood and Springdale Har-Ber. Halftime winding down 42-6. The The Bulldogs in command here. We'll be in the mercy rule when the quarter starts. Coop Goodwin already getting loose on the sidelines. Him and Kane down there throwing the pigskin around. Archer, 19 of 23, 293 yards, 5 touchdowns unofficially, 4 rushes for 50 yards in the first half. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Well, he got decent. We started on our own 41, 43, 49. We started on our own 13, like Richie said. He hadn't had that long a field.
No, that's
possession.
What's crazy.
Started on the 30, the 47, our own 27. So his starting possession yard line was bigger than it has been the last couple of weeks.
Right. 121 yards receiving and 7 catches for Champ Davis, 3 touchdowns in the first half. By the way, you talk about I had him 19 of 23, and one of them he had to throw in the dirt just because he was going to get. He just had nothing going on. A couple of them we had maybe one. Carnes dropped one that he could have caught, and then the one right out of the fingertips of Davis was going to a sure touchdown. Then he had one more incompletion, if I recall. But yeah, that's it. 19 of 23, and of course these are our official stats.
Yes.
Carnes caught 5 balls for 34 and 20 is 54 for 53 yards. No, I'm sorry, I got that wrong. Let's see. Let me get this right for you. That's 34 and 29. 34 and 29. Yeah, that's 63 yards.
Yes, sir.
63 for Carnes on 5 grabs. Probably won't see these guys in the second half. Arrington had 4 balls for 29 and 18. That is 47. 4 for 47 for Arrington. Coop Bland, all he does is catch touchdowns. 1 reception, 18 yards, pay dirt for Coop Bland, the junior, a touchdown. And then Raggio with a 47-yard touchdown catch on the wheel route. And then his other reception was a screen pass that got thwarted, -2, so 2 for 45 for Wesley Raggio. Raggio also has 3 carries for 15 yards, and then Champ Davis carried once out of the backfield for 4 yards. The Wildcats had a 31-yard touchdown run by Titus Kramer, their running back, on a little misdirection play, and so he has their lone score. That was with 47 seconds left in the first quarter. My man Aiton Bailey McCartney live in Fort Smith. Appreciate you guys tuning in.
Here's the stat of that first half, Tim. The 4th possession, we ran 3 plays and we punted. We punted, Tim.
Yeah, the first punt of the night. So that's
the first punt of the season.
That's right. That's certainly a heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah, pretty much perfection. Quite a few penalties, but both teams racked up quite a few here in this first half. 35 yards for Springdale Har-Ber. 5 penalties. Greenwood had 1, 2, 3 for 20.
These guys had 600 and something yards of offense and 510 yards of offense their first 2 games. I mean, Broken Arrow and Farmington.
Gentry.
Yeah.
It's true.
My man Yokes got us tuned in from the Razorback Stadium, watching Coach Neighbors strum the guitar. Our man Rick B singing. So there you go. Shiloh Christian losing 21-6 to Lincoln Christian in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
That'll be Greenwood's next opponent.
Right.
In a couple of weeks. We have a bye next week. That'll be the conference opener. It'll be up at their place in 2 weeks from tonight.
Was that Lincoln Christian? Is that Oklahoma somewhere?
Yes.
Probably?
Yep. Last check, 10-7 Bryant over Parkview. So some games around the area of interest. Thanks to Coach Ross for coming in.
Got to like Coach Ross.
Well, here's a guy, he talked about it a little bit. He was at Charleston for a while. They were a football school. But he had success with the basketball program.
That's a fact.
A couple of state tournament appearances, the finals, what have you. I mean, not just state tournament wasn't the goal over there. Greenwood just trying to get to the state tournament and then see what we can do once we get there on the boys' side. But he was playing for championships, and he's got the formula. You just got to give him some time, let him do his thing, and be patient. And we'll see what can happen down there.
Now Greenwood's going to kick off here to start this second half.
Har-Ber, of course, won the toss and deferred. I mean, obviously, that's what you want to do, I guess. Try to get a stop on this Greenwood offense, and then show them what you got. Obviously, you look for back-to-back possessions here around the halftime break, which they kind of got, but only with 10 seconds earlier in the first half. So couldn't do anything with it. Just took a knee and basically waved the white flag, which, I mean, it's 42-6.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of mercy rules they're going to have tonight.
Right, I agree.
Clock management.
Yep. And Richie was right about that. We're playing for War Memorial, not to beat Greenwood's home winning streak. So they're just going to take a knee. Let's play a little football here. Live to fight another day. The kicks returned out to the 21. Whole host of gray jerseys in on the tackle there, led by Jasna and Brixie. That was number 3, Sandoval, on the return. And they'll bring their starters out to start the half, both offense and the defense for the most part. Arrington going out for some defensive back work, who is not an official starter. Also, I see DeAndre Stevens out up front for Greenwood. Good to see Cody Johnson back out there. He was gassed earlier, but he's back out there and ready to go. It's first down and 10. And here's Evan Baker. He'll give to his tailback, Archer, with the tackle. Cash making one that's downfield, not in the backfield. That's interesting. Number 29 on the carry, Titus Kramer.
Yeah, I think that's where they've had some success in there, right between the guards, a little bit.
And giving that guy the ball, he and the quarterback. Yep. Baker back there with it. He'll look to throw right side. Quick curl route is caught. Boom! That Arrington put him down out there, wasn't it?
Wow. That's Arrington, I think.
Yeah, Isaiah lowered his shoulder and let him have it. That was Lee Allen. Good catch. Chains move. First down for the Wildcats. 42-6. We're in the mercy rule. Har-Ber looking to get a good offense together. Quarterback draw and positive yards to the 40, making some players miss. Arrington making a stop downfield. 11, maybe 12-yard pickup, though. The chains move again for the Wildcats.
Little 5-yard outs and the quarterback sneak up the middle.
Yep, that's the name. I mean, probably
keep doing it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have left this strategy earlier. Pistol formation this time. Baker in the shotgun. Now they swap out of it and go to a 2-tight package. Give to Kramer. Hits the hole hard. Still on his feet to midfield.
Knee was down.
He hit back at the 48. Whistles blow. He kept churning, so we all kept playing. So they'll mark it back at the 48. 3-yard game, second 4. Or second 7, rather. Baker in the shotgun all alone. They've been doing a lot of pre-snap shifting around. Motion, not this time. Baker to throw. A little slant route, or a curl route, rather, is complete to Reith. And he's got the first down.
Yep.
Edwards out there with Brixie on the stop. Chains move. Har-Ber with a good-looking offensive set so far on this drive.
They've obviously worked on something at half.
Evan Baker. Quarterback's getting time and blocking well. This time he gives up the middle. Just churning. Good run. Finally, Owenby stood him up. Ball came loose. Greenwood says they've got it.
Yep, they got him.
They sure do.
Fumble.
Gage Hanna comes up with the loose ball. He came out of the pile with it. The Bulldogs stop a nice opening drive from Har-Ber. And here come the Bulldogs offense out on the field. Will they give Archer? They will give Kane at least one drive here. Starters up front. Nice job of stripping that football. A turnover created. We haven't created many turnovers this season defensively. Just been tackling and stopping. Here's Archer on first down now. Looking to throw right side. Carnes,
Look
midfield,
out, boys.
makes a man miss. 40, 35. And they gave him the 34, so 24 yards for Carnes. On the move here at the 39. Hudson Meeker in at a receiver spot. They get him situated over here. Now we're ready. Archer to throw. Rolling left against the grain. Locks and loads. He has Champ Davis complete near the 20-yard line. They gave him the 19. That's 15 yards and a first down. Davis with a humongous night tonight, up to 136 yards on 8 catches. 3 touchdowns.
Wow.
Archer in the shotgun. From their left hash, he'll look right. Pump fake's going to go up top for Carnes in the end zone. Jump ball, couldn't get to it. Incomplete. Don't see Grant kind of miss time one very often.
No, we don't.
Maybe the first time I've seen him not get a hand on a ball in that scenario. Usually he almost make an amazing catch. 2nd and 10. Do it again. Clock on the run here in the mercy rule. We're in the middle of the 3rd quarter. And Davis leaves the backfield. Archer rolls, or straight drop actually, looking, steps up. Now he'll let loose. Nice back shoulder. Did he hang on to it? What a catch down there from Davis.
Golly. I don't know what you do if you're defense.
Did he give him the 7? So that's 12 yards for Davis.
That was decently defended.
Yep. Good job of Archer to scramble and find your own room. 1st and goal at the 7. Davis in motion. Fake to him. Nope, he pitched it forward to him. It'll be a touchdown pass if he can get there. Touchdown! He finally threw the hands up.
7-yarder.
And a 7-yard pass, the 6th touchdown throwing tonight for the Golden Boy, Kane Archer, and the 4th touchdown reception for Champ Davis. Oh, baby. Wow. 6-12 when he went across. 7 yards. Meeker will kick out of McDaniel's hold. O'Neal with the snap. First 2 phases were good. The right leg was through, and the Bulldogs have scored 7 touchdowns now, 49-6. And what a huge night in a quarter and 1 drive.
Clock running.
Yep. So we're going with the alternative mercy rule. Just let it run.
Let it run.
Ball Barber.
Kind of what we predicted.
Easy Monday tonight, baby.
Hey, that was a great offensive possession there by the Bulldogs, just doing what they've been doing all night. Spread the ball around. It makes it really hard. A lot of people don't think about it. You think we're going to spread out, so it makes it spread. The spread offense really gets a lot of players involved in the offense where you don't really know where the ball's going. And then we did a good job of that, doing it pretty much all season. We've got, I don't even know how many guys with touchdowns and catches and spread in all senses of the word. Great job.
5 guys have caught footballs. 3 have scored touchdowns. All touchdowns tonight have been in the air. A huge night for the Golden Boy, Kane Archer.
So the one to Raggio early on the 12-yard run was a –
No, that was a – yeah, Richie's right. Reggio ran one 12 yards.
All right. I got it, 7:57. I didn't put it on my chart, but I got it on my scoring summary.
We've got to get some rushing in here, Tim. Come on.
I know, that's right. I'll have to redo my stats from the halftime numbers.
That was a great hold by number 54. God, I don't guess I've ever seen it that blatant on poor old Blaze.
McDaniel taking one for the team there.
A love hug.
That was a terrible play, too. I mean, I hate to talk bad about the kid, but that was so far away from the play. There was nothing gained there. Maybe frustration, I guess.
Number 54, the return team. 10 yards from the spot of the half the distance of the goal. First down.
He did get him, Richie.
Yeah, Radley O'Neal comes off hobbling, and it's not a good sign. Been a starting corner or a deep snapper. So you've got Terry McGinster, who's checked in. Number 14, a sophomore, 6'3", 185.
He's a good-looking kid.
Yep. Certainly is. That sophomore class, we've got a lot of subs out there. We've ran the second guys in. I see Barry. We've seen him some. We've seen Stevens up front. Looks like you've got Brock Shepard in there, big 44, another sophomore. Dobbins still out there. I see Bailey Thibodeau, number 18, is checked in. 39 is Jen Zayadeth. And here's Har-Ber. Quick snap. Wasn't supposed to be there, but he got it anyway. He's going to turn something into nothing into something out to the 15. And that is Baker still out there.
Interesting.
I gave the 16 at 2nd and 3. I think I got there 41. Travers Shelton.
Yep.
Here's Baker in the shotgun. And he gives a little delay counter play to Kramer. Has running room. But the Bulldogs are going to swarm him under at the 25. Chains will move. Thomas New City out there as well, number 24.
First down.
This is Landon Parker checking in for Griffin Morton. First down for Har-Ber at the 25. 3 receivers to the near side. And they give up the middle and hit hard, but bouncing off the first tackle. Not past the second one. What a boy, New City, wrapping up just like his old man used to do. Oh, baby.
How you do it?
You were talking about a rim rocker earlier. Old Morton's going to be one for sure. I think pretty good basketball player. Good baseball player, too. Really wing it.
I like to hear that. Shotgun for Baker. Empty set, looking to throw right side the whole way. The out route's there, complete. Allen with a positive gain. Nice tackle in the open field out there from Thibodeau. 5'6", 140-yard sophomore. Lots of youth out there right now defensively. Let's see if they can bend and not break. 3rd and 2. This is where we make our money right here, guys. This is why you keep just reloading. You get these Mercy Rule games, give these guys quality minutes a lot of times against the varsity team from the other side. First down yardage. Out to the 44-yard line. Owenby on the stop in New City, but Kramer will get positive yards. Har-Ber quickly as Owenby comes out now. One of the only remaining starter left. Play action. They go a little misdirection. The quarterback keeper up the middle into Greenwood territory to the 48-yard line. New City again in there on the stop, along with my man number 44, Brock Shepard. Shepard is a 6'1", 210-pound sophomore. Wow. 8-yard pickup. 2nd and 2 for Har-Ber. Baker, play action, looking to throw. Unloads down the field, and it is caught by number 2, Allen. Tackle made by McGinnister. Came off his guy to come help make the tackle, but the Wildcats are on the move towards the north.
Beautiful pass. Laid it right in there.
That play's been there all night for them. They just haven't connected first time they've done it.
1st and 10 from the 11 now. Har-Ber. Starting unit still out there trying to get some reps in. Here's Baker in the shotgun. Evan Baker, the senior left-hander. And he's going to go straight quarterback draw, looking for pay dirt. He'll find it. Just kind of broke off tackle to the left side and gets in with 45 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. An 11-yard scamper for the quarterback Baker, which will run out the 3rd period as they get the PAT team set up. It's 49-12.
Shorter guy.
That's disheartening for the Har-Ber faithful.
Go ahead and kick it.
I mean, we blocked one with 11 out there. I don't know what.
We can block one with 10.
Still waiting for someone to come on with the special teams unit. Maybe an injured player.
Delay a game on the extra.
They're going to have to call a timeout. Oh, the quarter ran out. That's maybe what they were waiting on. Let the quarter run out.
Okay. Now here comes the 11th. Now he's got to run all
they're
the way
going to have to. They're going to kick the PAT before the quarter actually ends.
Good idea.
Yep.
This should be an untimed down anyways.
But it should be a penalty. The play clock would have ran out. And I think Jason's saying we're going to just, it'll be all right, boys. It's Rule 49-12.
We got all kinds of stuff going on.
PAT's up and just snuck through. So 49-13 at the end of the third period. Let's take. What
we're
we
gonna
got?
do something else. Cheerleaders are in the end zone.
That's an interesting look there by their kick team there. They actually got a guy that pulls around, supposed to kick out the guy that's trying to block the kick for us, but he winds up running right in front of the kicker.
On the offense.
So there was a
5-yard
motion
penalty.
penalty.
Retry.
I didn't see a flag. Now it's way on the
it's
far
way
side.
over there.
Yeah, but that's a great.
Yep.
Great analysis there, Ball Barber. Haven't seen.
I've never
that.
seen that in my life.
You know, I'm old enough to remember when you had 9 guys and you kind of line them up in like a row.
Yeah.
And then one dude was down on a knee about 3 or 5 yards back.
And the kicker?
And then a kicker, and then he would just kick it through. It was fun.
Yeah, he does. He goes and hits he runs right in the path of the football.
Well,
different.
I wouldn't want anything flashing in front of my kicker's face before he kicks the football.
Well, he's supposed to be looking down at the ball and
At
just
the
like
ball,
keep your head
Barber.
still like
At
your
the
golf
ball,
swing.
yeah.
That's what your problem is on the golf course. You're looking at things flashing ahead of
We
you.
have not evolved from our peripheral vision yet. From looking at cell phones too long. We still have it.
No, that's first issue. I've just cured your golf problem.
You think that's it?
Keep your head still.
Looking at things running across in front of you instead
Look
of
at
watching
the
the
ball.
golf ball.
Yeah.
You know, you were saying earlier about having to accelerate through the ball
Yeah.
on those chip shots. Usually when I do that, I wind up with a great lie on the next tee box.
Right. It maybe taking too hard of a backswing.
But you got to
Too
go
long.
through the ball.
Right.
You can't go through the ball if you're not looking at it.
True. Yeah. 49-13. The third quarter has ended. So let's take a timeout, pay some bills real quick. Well, wait a minute.
No,
we're going to kick this
it.
while it's.
We're going to onside, Tim. Doing onside practice.
They have switched into the field, so we had no break between quarters. We're just going to get it on. So let's just stay here.
Yeah, run the clock.
Our bills are already paid anyway. I don't know. Here we go. Squib kick. Who's going to get it? Up back for Greenwood to the 42-yard line. Who was that masked man?
Goodwin.
Yeah, number 12, Goodwin. Got the return to kick. Now play quarterback.
They filled it clean, too.
That's right. Okay.
42.
We've got Hal Davis, who won the Offensive Player of the Week in practice, the number 60 lineman. Brady Permenter's out there. Davis is at left tackle. Permenter's at left guard. I beg your pardon. That's Kobe Bryant at left guard, 63.
Shoemate, isn't it?
Big Shoemate's out there.
56.
Good one to throw. He's got his man complete. That's Hosley, number 88. He's got 12 yards.
I like this running the offense.
Absolutely. Dunbar back there, little offsides, no call. In the flat, it's not caught, incomplete.
Jaden Johnson.
Yep. One Jaden would like to have back. See if I can get my big lineman up there while we got a chance here.
Good one,
57,
Dave.
Sterling Parker.
Good job of getting that ball out.
Yep. Shoemate's the center. Yep. And I'm missing one more. I got 57. Who is it? Right guard.
60-something.
63.
Colby Bryant. Yep, okay, I got him. 2nd and 10. Goodwin lets it fly.
Oh, it hit.
He was looking for
between
Holland and
1
went
and 2.
behind him, and he had a fly route from another receiver, Hosley maybe, and he hit 12 right in the numbers for
Right
Har-Ber.
in the chest plate.
Wow. Why the defensive back?
That's wide.
It's Zion Wilson. So 3rd and 10.
Yeah, he's coming out.
Coop trips to the left, or to the right rather. Greenwood working right to left. Goodwin with time. Now has to step up in the pocket. He's got the fleet of foot.
Plenty of
He's
room.
got plenty of speed.
Wow.
He's got a first down, 30. Far sidelines. Go, Coop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown. Coop Goodwin scampers 47 yards on a quarterback scramble to pay dirt. Oh, baby.
Picking them up, and we got a little celebration.
I've decided that Coop Goodwin got all the speed from the entire Goodwin family.
And that's talking about 2 or 3 generations as well.
That's right.
I think you had Archer, who ran on the field to give Coop some love, is going to get the penalty. That's Kane Archer with no helmet on. I think that's what this penalty is.
Do it on the kickoff.
Usually that's where it will be assessed.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 8 of the offense. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
Archer.
Would he have got it if he'd had his helmet on?
Yes.
No, I don't know if he
No?
would have or not. He could have said he was going out for extra point.
Yeah, extra point.
Number 19, Landon Franklin on for the attempted extra point.
PAT's up. That's Landon Franklin. Kid's got a good leg, too, the sophomore.
Wildcats 13.
Yeah. I saw Archer heading out there. I mean, you just kind of got to use your head. I know the penalty yards. I know the score, but he'll be over here at the sidelines in just a minute. You can give him 5.
Yeah, he'll be here.
My luck, I'd blow like the kid up there at Bentonville West. You blow your ACL, PCL, MCL just running out there on the field. That's
Wild, isn't it?
Right. Poor guy. I hope
Man, that's terrible.
Still hate that for that kid. And he was a player, too.
Yeah, Bishke.
Something like that.
Bishke.
Boston
Bishke. Just wide out in the wide out open. There was nobody even around him.
Right. Well, let's see here. It is clock on the run, 8:24 left in the ball game. Greenwood leads 56-13.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Friday the 13th. Greenwood's going to move to 65 straight games, much to the chagrin of me predicting it before the game in Coach Young's face.
Did you get in trouble for that?
I always do. But I'm not really worried. Yeah, I wasn't worried tonight. Not tonight, boys.
Not tonight.
Kicks up and away from Franklin. This one's going to be fielded at the 28.
Uh-oh.
Tried to field it, fumbled. And now let's see if the coverage team can do their job. And they do.
35.
Yeah, you had Maddox and McCallum down there along with Caleb Cox. And that was Sandoval, their normal return guy. He just booted that one. Had to come up on the run, try to catch it and go. Coverage team. Sometimes your coverage team on a loose ball will kind of give up. They stayed true to their lanes, and a great job. 1st and 10 at the 32 for Har-Ber. 7:23 clock running, and they've pulled their starters now on the offensive side. And their new quarterback is number 7, and he gave it to 31, who is Julian Jacobs. Bryce Owens is their new quarterback. Bryce is a sophomore. No weights and heights for Har-Ber, just class. 5-yard pickup for Jacobs, number 31. At the 37-yard line, 2nd and 5. Shotgun for Owens. He'll roll left with the quarterback keeper, and he's hit hard. The ball came loose. And Greenwood, no, I think Har-Ber might have got it back.
It's a scrum.
It certainly is. Dobbins says we've got it. I thought a Har-Ber lineman man drug it away from a Bulldog right at the end.
What rule is going to apply on this, Tim?
Clock is running, and it's going to be Har-Ber's football. Yeah, who is that Bulldog off the pile last down there? No, they're both Har-Ber guys. We had it for a brief moment.
Yeah, we did. I think the officials slow getting up there.
Yeah, it's late.
Getting a little winded.
The 41-yard line is 3rd and 1. Can the Bulldog D step up here? Owens in the shotgun. He'll give to nope, he'll keep on a little delay. I tell you what, they brought the other quarterback back in. That's their starter.
First down.
To get the first down yard. How about that? Ethan Kelly checking in for Greenwood. We had a helmet come off for a Bulldog, number 45. Griffin Morton's going to check back in for Greenwood. Barry came off defensively, and they give their tailback, Jacobs. He'll get to the 45 of Greenwood, an 8-yard pickup on 1st down. And the aforementioned Griffin Morton on the stop. Travers Shelton in there as well. At the Greenwood 45. Quarterback keeper for Owens around the right end. He just tripped up, and New City's there to make sure he stayed tripped up.
Finish him off.
Yeah, 3rd down and 2. Malachi Eford is in at cornerback, number 29. Third and 2. Bulldogs taking their time getting set defensively. Pass play is on the way. And it is caught. McDaniel tried to do a little holding maybe to stop the Allen or the Sandoval kid, but he broke free from that and then made a nice catch. So they'll decline this penalty and have the football. Charlie Hudnall is in defensively for Greenwood, big 54. No need to call the penalty, just said he declined it. We move on.
Yep, go.
Chains finally moved.
Well, the gain was further than the
Right.
penalty.
You at least can say they declined it. I didn't see them signal, but I guess it doesn't matter.
Let it roll.
1st and 10. They give to Jacobs around the left end, short
Man.
side. Good run down inside the 15 to the 11. The first down for Har-Ber.
Just kept going.
Tackle made over there by number 18, Bailey Thibodeau. McDaniel over there as well. Har-Ber threatening again. This is some 2s-on-2s action here. I think the Bulldogs can get going here. They shift over to the left side. Owens gives to Jacobs up the middle. Good job flying in there. Big 41 Shelton. But he'll get down to the 6-yard line. It's a 5-yard, 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4. Ball at the 6. Owens in the shotgun. Looks to throw now. Pressure comes from behind. He'll roll right. And can he get rid of it? Still looking. He'll head out of bounds. Nope, he'll throw to the end zone. Nearly picked off. Dangerous throw. Boy, that would have been an awesome stop for the defense if they could have got a pick right there. New
Bulldogs
City
were
was in
in
the area.
Hot pursuit on that one.
Eford and New City down there could have closest for the pick. He was catching serious heat from a number of Bulldogs. 3rd and 4. Owens in the shotgun. 2:49 to play. And he'll give to Jacobs. And he's hit at the goal line but falls forward.
Number 31, Julian Jacoby for the score for the Wildcats.
And the Wildcats will score with 2:40 on the clock. In the 4th quarter.
6-yarder.
6-yard run for number 31.
And the 5, Mark Paulin sets for the extra point for the Wildcats.
Mark Paulin, their kicker, looking to make it 56-20. Bad snap, and he's going to get swarmed under back there. I like that. Making sure they don't get any extra points.
Extra point is no good, which makes you score. Bulldogs
Sayedef
56, Wildcats 19.
on the stop.
What a game. What a game. What a game.
Good way to go into the bye week. Hopefully everybody's pretty healthy. I know Radley O'Neal hobbling a bit. He's still over on the bench. Carnes consoling him. Good senior leader. O'Neal a senior as well. Give him time to get rested up. Shiloh Christian, the next foe in 2 weeks, up at the Field of Champions there in Springdale. They were getting beat earlier at last report by Lincoln Christian out of Oklahoma. It was 21-6. Thornsberry back deep with Scotty Holland. It's a squib kick, though, picked up. Is that Cooper Webb, 89, got that?
Yep. 80,
yes.
89.
Right. Coop. So 40 seconds, and really Greenwood doesn't have to snap it. This ball
Line up.
sure is. They're going to let this clock wind down, and 56-19 is going to be your final. The Bald Barber will have the top dog after he gets through with the post-game chat with the team. But the Bulldogs are going to move to 3-0. And with a 56-19 victory over their third consecutive 7A West school Greenwood has won 65 games in a row here at Smith Robinson Stadium. Coming up on a 10-year mark. Impressive numbers.
Yeah, the Dogs get a break, get their mind off football, but not too far off football, make good decisions. We got still a lot of football left. Wrapped up the non-conference here perfect, but kind of good. I think somebody else had a break. We were talking to. They got a bye this early in the year.
Well, Shiloh actually has their bye tomorrow, next week as well.
Okay.
So both teams will come off a bye.
So I don't know that coaches really like buys anyway, but early in the year like this, I don't know. Maybe get ready for conference.
Well, yeah, like I said, if there's any kind of injuries or anything, it sure helps to get patched up, reassess, and I mean, some people have some changes to do, some major overhauls, what have you. Really not much. I mean, we had to punt tonight, so we can talk about our third down efficiency, I guess.
Well, and we'll probably have a bye week 11. Is that what you're saying?
Certainly.
We've had a few buys in week 11.
And that's what me and Coach talked about in the pregame, and I hate the postseason bye only because it hurts the coach's career winning record.
It's true.
And it's done it since 2014 or whenever that thing started. That's a win they don't get. Right. But I certainly hate an in-season bye. But I know it's good.
It's even worse.
We'll just play football. Whatever they throw at us, we'll do it. But, yeah, I'm not a bye guy.
Well, you got to spin it either way. It's positive for the team.
That's right.
We needed that week to get ready.
Yes. That's
but
right.
I think most coaches like to suit up and play. I know the kids do.
Yes. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, try to total up some numbers here, and we'll come back and have the top dog after this timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Come on, move. Here we go. Just a little baby step. Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
We welcome you back to Smith Robinson Stadium. The boys have broke up the party, and let's go down to the field where the ball barber has Coach Chris Young.
Hey, Coach, it's a great job tonight. Hey, you know one thing, these starters, they do a great job, but we know that you can't get a good look like this unless you got a great scout team during the week, and they're doing a great job. It's evidenced by how well we're playing.
Yeah, you know, I think our scout team does do a great job, and they prepare us really well, and you know, we coach those guys hard, and we get a good look, and I think that's one of the best things we do in our program is we, in practice, we get prepared. We say we want to make practice hard to make the games easy, and you saw that tonight.
Yeah, these guys are playing fantastic, and anybody you just want to single out? Or
yeah, you know, I'll tell you what, Coach Hogan, our offensive staff, are just doing a phenomenal job all 3 weeks. You know, him and Coach Morton, Coach Holloway, and then Coach Hales in the box called 2 touchdowns tonight. I mean, those 4 guys have no ego, and I think all 4 of them called a play tonight. Coach Hogan did a great job coming up with a game plan for these guys, and then our kids came out and executed. So our offense is really clicking right now and really, really playing well. The ball's getting spread around. We got receivers making plays after the catch. Our offensive line is doing a good job. They're improving every week. So, you know, I think the cool thing is not one guy or 2 guys. It's a whole bunch of them making plays. And then I thought the first defense was really good tonight. A couple times on fourth down, got big stops. It could have let them back in the game, and we bowed up and got big stops. They do a lot of stuff on offense, and our defense worked hard preparing our kids. Had a great game plan tonight. Disappointed a little bit in our twos in the second half. You know, one of the things we're concerned about is our depth. And you saw our twos come in, and you know, they didn't do a good job. And so we got to coach those guys harder and prepare them better because a lot of those guys are one plays away from playing.
Hey, thanks a lot, Coach. Go enjoy it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point, too, Meady. You say what you want, but you get a couple injuries, and Lord knows Greenwood's had their share of injuries. All the success we've had, I mean, we've been in our fourth running back there that one season, made it to the state finals, but you've got to be ready. And certainly in crunch time, when your twos get in there on a Friday night, and especially that early drive whenever the other team's varsity is still out there, you like to see them step to the occasion.
Yep.
And I thought and he's right. If you have a talking point, that's it. Great night tonight. The student section was live. Like I said, it was kind of a last game for a while. I hate the bye week, but it's the 2 weeks now we wait.
Yep.
Coach going to give them Monday and Tuesday off and let them just go be kids for a little bit. Because y'all, I mean, now these kids make a choice to play football. Nobody's got a gun to their head. Except, well, maybe Adam Archer. He might have one of his boys in. But these kids don't get to be kids very often when you play for Greenwood High School. And if you want to be elite, if you want to make next level, and you want to succeed at this level, you put in the work. And so, and by the way, me and Adam Archer are buddies, so I don't mind saying that. If you're saying, oh, boy, it'll be fine. And it's worked well because both his kids are studs. So it doesn't take that to be a stud, but it sure helps. I mean, maybe the world needs more people like Adam Archer to kind of push their children instead of just letting them go out. But we won't get into all that.
Don Key's got his binoculars on him.
Got to have him, yeah. Don Key's good to see him. Greenwood alum. Great man, pride of Washburn. Lynn McCartney had us on in Washburn tonight. Heath Weeks talking about bringing us some ribs next week or brisket next week. He didn't want us to go hungry next home game.
Not next week.
Yeah, next home game.
Okay, all right.
30-10, Bryant leading Parkview, middle of the third. Okay, let's look here. I have Kane Archer, 23 of 28, 352, 6 touchdowns on the night. Yes, that's me right. That's because there's 2 rushing touchdowns. Goodwin ran the 47-yarder and then the 12-yard run for Raggio.
Davis had a decent night.
Champ Davis, 10 catches, 155, 4 touchdowns. That's 15 yards a grab if my math's right.
Man.
38, 24, 18, 7-yard touchdown catches. Carnes, 6 for 87 yards. Arrington, 4 for 47. Coot Bland, 1 catch, 1 touchdown. Ho hum. All he does is catch touchdowns. 18 yards for Bland. 2 catches for number 10, Raggio, out of the backfield. The wheel route was good for 47 yards. Got hit in the backfield, lost 2 on a screen pass. So 2 catches for 45 yards for Raggio. He also ran the ball. Only 4 rushes for Raggio. That's 16 and 11. That's 27 yards on 4 carries. But a touchdown running as well. Archer ran the football 4 times for 50 yards. So efficient night with the legs also for Kane Archer. Good night of football.
Yeah.
Just another night at the office.
Another night at the office, 65 in a row here at Smith Robinson. Man.
November of 2014 was the last time the Bulldogs lost. And
we were there, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah. It was the first playoff game that season. First time after the first stupid bye, we lost that game.
Well, there you go.
Exactly. That's why I hate the bye. I'm going to give you the date. November 21st of 2014, El Dorado beat us. Well, I know that we're going to wrap things up here. And
thanks to that guy right over there.
Yeah, appreciate Mr. Holland and his crew and Crosswalk Media and everybody else getting this stream going. Thank you to the Football Booster Club. Appreciate all their help. Brandon Brewer as well. Appreciate Laster Eye, Jason Hill, Shelter Insurance, and Lumber One, who just got on as some Titletown sponsors tonight. So appreciate those folks. And, of course, Farmers Bank. They were honored in pregame. Appreciate all they do for Greenwood Public Schools. Well, the Ball Barber is down there kissing babies and shaking hands, so he's not going to make it to us.
They're still doing his chant.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That was great.
But good broadcast tonight. Meet and take a Friday off. It's on
All right,
me.
man. Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
And we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into next week on the bye week.
Find a game to go to.
Yeah, ooh, that'd be cool. Absolutely. September 27th, our next football game. It'll be at the Field of Champions in Springdale, Arkansas, Shiloh Christian High School, as the Bulldogs will renew an old rivalry. Had 10-game span. We played them 2004 to 2013, the early Rick Jones years. And I think we were 8-2, 7-3 against them. So should be a good. They're back in our conference. If you're wondering, they moved up. So should be a good game. We're really looking forward to getting back to Shiloh. They were losing earlier at last check to Lincoln Christian in Oklahoma. But it was a good night tonight. Any last thoughts, Richie, before we get out of here?
No, great game. Great job by everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's threatened to break a window.
Certainly, and I'm glad to see DJ Dobbins' foot's okay. So
good.
He can punt. We're just making sure. Greenwood had to punt tonight, so that's we'll talk about that with our defensive guys. All right, boys, we'll call it a night here from Smith Robinson. We'll see you in 2 weeks up in Springdale. We'll be live 6:30 for the broadcast, 7:00 kick at the Field of Champions in Shiloh Christian. Bulldogs win 56-19, and now 3-0 on the season. And they've won 65 straight here at Smith Robinson Stadium. For the ball barber, Kevin Jones, I'm Tim Terry saying so long from Smith Robinson Stadium. You've been listening to Greenwood High School.